Yo, how you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Saturday Night Live with Micks Mowers. Hope you're all doing well on this Saturday evening. Temperatures dropping in, which is not very nice, and looks like we've got a bit of snow forecast for tomorrow, 9 o'clock. It looks like it's going to be coming in across the south. So that'd be nice. Be able to get out in the garden and Riley build us a little snowman if we get enough of it. He's looking forward to it already. He's just gone to bed. Mrs. P's up in the house, and Riley boy's in bed, as I say. I'll come down to the old shed a little bit earlier on, put the heating on because the temperature is dropping. It's about 2 degrees at the minute and dropping, and we're supposed to get about -4 tonight, so not looking too forward to that. But hey-ho, I'm off the entire weekend, which is nice. I haven't got work now till Monday night. So I thought I'd come and hang out with you guys and girls, see how you're all getting on. So I hope you're doing well. I've got 42 in the house already. Give us some thumbs up, be much appreciated. I do like a thumbs up. So what have I been up to this week? Well, this week's been a bit of a funny week for me. I've been doing a little bit of machining work in the shed, and I've been out and bought a few bits and pieces. I've got a nice Hater 41 coming in tomorrow, which is going to be my own, well, not my own machine, my own machine to sell. I've got that, and I'm looking at a few other mowers on other selling sites as well. And also just picked up another machine. You thought the Dennis was big. You wait till you see this thing. Now, obviously, I can't bring it into the shed, but this thing is something else. I mean, the Dennis is big, right? A big old burly machine, but this thing, it just takes it out the water. So I got that in the other shed. I've managed to get it into the old Micks Mowers shed up the top, just about. Without the floor collapsing, so it's in there, out the way. That'll be coming up soonish. I've got about another 3 or 4 more videos before you start seeing other stuff come through. So some of the videos that I've got coming up, I think 3 or 4 were pre-Christmas. So I've got the Hater to finish off, which I did the drive repair of the drive conversion, where that machine with gearbox went on that, and I've got to do the part 2 to that, which has already been done, uploaded. And I've got, I did a conversion also. Mrs. P got me off of my Amazon wish list. She got me a wire wheel for my bench grinder. Now, lots of bench grinders don't come with the wire wheel attachment. You have to buy them separately. So I've got a nice little video coming out on how to convert them. Success rate, about 95% success rate. It works. It's good. I just feel I should have bought a bigger, more powerful motor back in the day, and also it would work better without the safety guards on, and I don't endorse not using stuff without safety guards, but that's what it is. Don't forget, what I do in my shed is up to me, and what you do in your shed is up to you. So I've got that. I've been working on a TS350 steel, little vintage. You say vintage, yeah, it is vintage steel cut-off concrete saw. I've been working on one of those this week, just tinkering. And I've also been using my new camera, which I got for looking down exhaust ports and that sort of stuff. So I'm happy with that. It could be better, but then I didn't pay a lot of money for it. So that's what that is. I've been doing that. I've run up the old Ransom Marquis behind me. That started about 4th pull. And also I've fired up 1 or 2 other machines, which I've got in store, which were done last year, and I just keep them running up once a month, just to keep them going. So I've been doing that. Let me just fire some photographs up. Now, there is one photograph here which I haven't got. I think it's on my phone, so I will show that next week. Let me just fire these pictures up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. These are photographs of what people have sent in to me. Let me just fire this first image up, and I'll share the screen with you. There it is. Here's the first image. Let me bring that down to there. That's down there now, I think. Is it down there? Yeah, it is. Let's come back to you guys. You're there. So let me share the screen. So don't forget, if you feel as if you would like to show me what you've been up to, what you've purchased, all that sort of good stuff, then feel free to share it with me. And if you share it with me, then I'll display it on my live stream to show other guys and girls what you've been up to as well. So the first one is my mate Harry. He picked this up. There's little Harry. Look at his little bobble hat on. There he is in Wales. Oh, that's a bit close, Harry. He's got a little Ransom there. There's Harry boy. Little bobble hat on. He's got picked up a little Ransom. That's a Mastiff, I think. With a little Briggs on it. Looking nice. It's missing the fuel tank. But he's got the little seat with it and what have you. Looks about an 18-inch cut by the looks of it. So he's picked that up after doing a few bits and pieces. I think he's quite happy with it. I think there's a bit of work to do. I was also, well, in the background, look, what's that in the background? think Martin Butler's been down there with him. Look. Yeah, Martin Butler's been down there. Look, he's brought Martin Butler down to have a look at his old Reliant Regal. Look, let's have a look. Let's have a close look. That is Only Fools, isn't it? Up here. So look. I'm not getting there. Yeah, Only Fools and Horses trot van in the back. So Martin Butler's turned up to give Harry a hand. Oh, little Harry, look at his little face. Look, he's got a little goatee on going on. Yeah, looks nice, Harry. Well done. So there's little Harry boy. He's got himself a little tiny Mastiff, which is cool. The next is Michael. My mate Michael. He mainly messages me on Instagram, and he's got a little Atco, I think, little Atco 2-stroker. That he's currently doing restoring. Nice little workshop. Ultrasonic clearing the back, so that looks nice and tidy. From what I remember, what it looked like when it first came in, didn't look nothing like that at all. So that looks cool. Here's another image. Oh, cylinder looks nice and tidy. Roller looks good. Yeah, that's lovely. We like that, don't we? We like that a lot. That's nice. Yeah, very tidy indeed. We like that. So here's the little still that I've been working on. I say work on investigation work. And as you can see, this side of the bore, this is the intake side, not the exhaust side. And as you can see here, got lots of stuff going on. Lots of light markings here, but then it has actually taken the surface of the bore off here. Okay, so that'll explain why my compression was dropping when I put it on a compression tester. So it needs a new pot, definitely. Let me bring that down a bit more so I can then get the next picture up. This side here is the exhaust side, which you would expect to see lots of markings, but as you can see, it's just oil there. As you can see, looks pretty good. The rings are okay; they're not brilliant, but it looks pretty good on that side in the grand scheme of things. But when we go over to the intake side on this little concrete saw, we have a different story. As I say, this is the reason why I was getting no or very good compression initially, but then it was dropping off. It wouldn't hold compression, and all of this is all scarred up. It doesn't do it no justice. There's a nice big line just there, as you can see, and a couple of real nice ones. But that's the reason why that little concrete saw is not doing what it should be doing. So it needs a new pot and piston without a doubt. The next photograph is now I forget names. Okay, so it's no good telling me. But someone won a prize. I might be able to tell you who it was. Hang on, let me find me emails. I can't show me emails. So I show everyone's email addresses. So let me just stop sharing and I go over to my emails and find out who that was. That was that's Harry's new toy. Let me find it. It was winner. Winner, chicken dinner. That's who it was. Gary. It was Gary. My mate Gary. There you go. Sorry, Gary, for not recognizing, not remembering your name. But I get quite a few emails a day. So let me fire that share screen up again. This is Gary with his granddaughter, and he was a Micks Mowers winner. He won a T-shirt, and he also won a cap, which his little granddaughter's absolutely over the moon with. And apparently, when he won the prize, when his name was pulled out, his little granddaughter there started crying with joy. So she was absolutely over the moon that Grandpapa won a Micks Mowers T-shirt, and she's modelling the Micks Mowers cap. The second T-shirt and cap is off on its way to America. So well done, Gary. Good luck to you. The T-shirt looks fantastic, fits you like a dream. And your little granddaughter there looks absolutely stunning in the old Micks Mowers cap, as anyone would in a Micks Mowers cap. So that's cool. So going back to the steel, it needs a new pull cord assembly. So you can buy them brand new. They're about 30 quid brand new from Garden Hire Spares. Second hand on eBay, about 24 quid. So it needs a new one of those. It needs new pot and piston. They're about 35 quid. For one of those, non-genuine, and it also needs a new coil, but I can't find the coil. So if anyone can find me a coil, just the coil for a TS350, let me know. I found lots of coil assemblies, which is the complete unit, but they're quite pricey. They're about 55 quid for those. So total markup, we're looking at around about 30, 60, about £110 all in. That's not to include a new belt, new plug, new filters, and everything it needs to bring it up, plus a spray job, all the rest of it. So I'm going to deem the machine as not economically viable, which is a shame. But what I may do is I may just put it in the box, put it out the way, forget about it. And if one ever comes my path again, I've got some spares. So I may do that rather than just bin it. Because a crankcase is worth money, but it's not worth extortionate amount of money. I've seen a carburetor on it, a second-hand carburetor on eBay go for a tenner. So it's no biggie. So I've been doing that. That's what I've been doing. On top of that, I've received a few things for the post. The first thing, without showing any addresses, has come from my old mate Henry. We all know Henry, don't we? He lovely old boy. He gave me one of these little 10mm socket, but these are ideal for adjusting valves too because they're hollow in the back. So you can put it on and adjust the valve, and you can tighten up the other side on the 14 too. See, so they're pretty good. Little 10mm socket, so that's good. Everyone loves a 10mm socket, right? He also asked me to pass one on to Conquer and to Dick's Small Engines, which I've done. So that's that. What else do we get? Got a lovely little letter here. This has come from my old mate Ellis over in America. He gave me one of his Ellis Mower stickers. One for me, one for Riley Boy. And I have also sent my one off to Dick because he hasn't got an Ellis one. So I thought no point me having two. Me and Riley Boy put ours on the old toolbox anyway. So I've sent one off to Dick anyway, just as a little thing. So that's that. What's in this one here? eBay, that's empty. Got these as well. Not that. That's empty. Got these. I don't know who bought me these. No idea. I didn't buy them. And they weren't off my wish list. They weren't on there. But someone has bought me 19061 and 19062 carburetor Briggs and Stratton screwdrivers for removing the old jets. As you know, I've got one up here, which is a pride of place, which I made myself. But someone's actually sent me the proper authenticated Briggs and Strat ones, which come in two different sizes. Getting in the bag is a big enough challenge. So the proper Briggs and Stratton jet removal screwdrivers. One fat one, one thin one. If that was you, can you please just write your name in the chat? I have no idea who it was. Please do that. That'd be cool. What else have we got here? What's that one there? Oh, yeah, this is cool. I can't show the number though. I've been told. Somebody, and I think you all know who it is. I don't want to mention no names. Somebody sent me a police officer's badge all the way from America. Now, you know who it is, but just don't say who it is. That'd be easy. Someone sent, not me, my little Riley Boy, a proper authenticated USA badge. And I've also got a couple of stickers there as well. Junior ones. These are kiddie ones, kiddie fun ones, you know. So Riley Boy will wear a couple of them. He doesn't know he's got it yet. He hasn't seen it yet. But I have got a brand fire and new authentic badge for Riley Boy to wear around and arrest Mrs. P and Nana. So that's fantastic. So you know who you are. I'm not going to say who you are because he did ask me not to show the number because he might get in a bit of trouble for it. So that's that. Quick slurp of the old coffee. 83 in the house. Give us some thumbs up. Lovely. Now, on top of that, do you remember last week I was asking people to do a bit of research for me and find me the connecting piece to this air gun. Here's the original EU connection rod. It goes in there, or air gun bit. All right, we all know that. So someone, two or three of you sent me some links over, and I come across this little cookie here, which I've got in the standard size one that we use here in the UK, the longer one. But unfortunately, it's too small. So that's not it. I bought it. It's only £4. I bought it. I'll try it for something else, but it is a little bit wider. The old one's a little bit wider. I think these ones, let me get my calipers out. I just put a new battery in my set of calipers because that went dead. I think the old winterizer temperature we've been having has been a bit screw-whiffy. Let me turn that on and let me zero that out. So the old thread on the EU one is about 0.4 of an inch. And for those of you who don't know what that is in millimeters, because I don't, that's about 11.7, 11.79. So nearly 1180, right, mil. That's the old one. The new one I've picked up is 10.2. So it ain't far out, but it wants another mil 0.7 on it. And in inches, that is 0.3. So if anyone can find me, please, a 0.4 0.462, 0.461 inch of a thread, or if anyone can find me 11.70, 11.7 millimeter thread, can you please send me a link? Because I've got 2 or 3 of these bits of equipment that need them. I'll turn that off. No. And without it, I'm stuffed. I've been looking everywhere, can't find them. So I want the fine thread to go into there. That's what I'm after, but that's too small. Anyway, I gave it a go, and I shan't give up. I'm not just going to throw it away because you know they're quite handy. I got an air gun here, a tire inflation thing. And I got a die grinder as well. They just don't come with the fittings. It's really annoying. So that's what I've been doing. How have all you been? I've got 80 in the house. Let's see what you're all up to. I got the chat, and I think I have the chat frozen, which I did. It looks like I had Dick Small Engines in the house. Dick, your parcel's been sent to you. I sent you some stickers, I think, and that thing from Henry, and the Ellis sticker too. So welcome, Dick. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family are doing well. Fun thing to do with Tech Sparky. How are you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Andrew Throne, how are you doing? Saw your video today, Andrew. That's so annoying about that spanner set not fitting in your drawer. That's really annoying. That would chafe my bottom if they said it should fit, and in fact it didn't. I'd be having words. Because if that would have gone into that, that would have looked amazing. Right, review request. Let's get that out of the way and done with my monetization. Request review. Over that goes, and then we can get rid of that. Gone. Right, lovely. Pop out chat again. So yeah, I saw that, Andrew. Good video, but I'm sorry to hear about your daughter too. Hope you're doing well. Oh, itchy ankle. Jason Hughes in the house. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. So is AJP Garden Machines. I saw your little live stream. In fact, I was on your live stream today. Nice to see you. Fun things to do with Tech Sparky. His chair is broken after 10 years. He's told everyone today. Nice to see you. Colin K's in the house. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. DNR's also in the house. How are you? Nice to see you. Henry, we are, mate. Nice to see you. That's that little tool from Henry Morsky. Thanks, Henry, for that. I have done what I said I'll do and post it all over the UK for you. There's the Lawnmower Detective. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Hope you're doing well. That chat's going to jump like anything in a minute. There it goes. Bomb. Let's see where we were. Where were we? It's just jumped. Lots. I think I was about here, I think. Oh, no, my mouse is Adam Burton. Colin K. Henry Wright. Hey, Dick Small Engines. Ken Small Engines in the house. How you doing, Ken? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Scott Shed's also in the house. How you doing, mate? Flumps is in the house. How you doing, Flumps? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Bennett White. How you doing, mate? Don't be late. I'm trying not to be late. Nice to see you. Bennett White. Trucking. Tinkering Taylor. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. The fellow railwayman there. Jason Hughes, Ken Small Engines. Bennett White is saying hello to everybody. Hi, John T. How you doing, mate? Thanks for popping on in. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Bill Shed's in the house. How you doing, Bill? Nice to see you. Hayes Machinery. How you doing, buddy boy? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Saw your video on your rototiller quad bike to be converted into a trike. Yeah, saw that. Good video. I never broke your neck. I don't know, but nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. All the support to you and your family, because I know you're a bit more up north than me. In fact, I think you're up where I used to have gone on holiday. I think you're up near. I might be wrong. Up near Barnstable Way. I used to spend a bit of time down in Willicombe, down the old Willicombe Bay on the old big yellow bus, driving around on the beaches caravan. So I spent a lot of time up there. Lovely part. I think you're Barnstable. I think. Mac 10's in the house. How you doing, Mac? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping on in. Michael Padre there, mate. I saw it. Just sent your. I showed your photographs off a minute ago, Michael. Nice to see you. Was that Fogger's Garage, Ken Sponge? I think he's trying to outdo Sam's Garage. Okay, Gravely Man's in the house. How you doing, Gravely? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Edward, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in too. Hope you're doing well. Henry Scott, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Igniter's in the house. How you doing, Igniter? We're getting ice and some snow here in Nebraska. Okay, cool. We're getting a bit of snow down this end. We won't get a lot on the south coast, but we'll get a little bit on the UK. The old salt water tends to knacker it up. Jason Gardner in the house. I think I saw a video of you, Jason, somewhere along my travels. I'm sure I did. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's also a country cottage garden. I saw his video too. Yeah, that was it. Dick Smaller Engines, AJPs, Henry Moorski, all chatting to each other, which is nice to see. Mark Whiteley, hope you're well, mate. Yeah, saying hello to each other. Gary Baker, hi, Mr. Suffolk. How you doing, Gary, mate? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Henry Moorski, Ethion's in the house. How you doing, Ethion? Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Random Wrenching, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Igniter. Kevin, how you doing, Canada? Nice to see you. Kevin, hope you're doing well. Mark White, you're chatting. What was that? Was that a question there? Good evening, everyone. Kev here in Ireland. Looking forward to this big glass, a big glass of whiskey. Lovely. Get it down your neck, boy. Warm me old cockles. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in from Ireland. Brandon from BS Small Engines. How you doing, Brandon? For those who don't know, Brandon actually managed to accomplish his 1K last week. So well done, Brandon. Good lad. Congratulations. David, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, great chainsaw video this week. Who else we got here? Go for it. Breezy's Bike Shop's in the house. How you doing, Breezy? Thanks for popping on in, mate. Nice to see you. 91 in the house. Lovely numbers. Give us some thumbs up. Fix it or scrap it. There's Neil. How you doing, Neil? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping on in. I'll send you my MS660. Save me the job. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Bama Mudmos. Hello, Doug. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Not seen you for a little while, buddy boy. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping on in, my friend. There's Doug again. You'll chat to each other. Parknest in the house. How you doing, Parknest? That newer model looks like a Robin. What newer model? Am I missing something? I don't know. I might miss something. Ken Smallings, Mick, do you ever hook up with Jeff and get the muffler for the dentist? Not as yet. I did ask Jeff to contact me because I'm not quite sure what happened in last week's stream. I think he got a bit upset, but I think he got his wires crossed. He did email me and say it was a mistake, and he wasn't very happy anyway. So I have emailed Jeff to say ring me or give me a number, but he hasn't. So I don't know if he's going to pop in tonight. I've got no idea. Hopefully we all behave ourselves. You know what I mean? What model still is it? It's the TS 350. Quite an old bird. About 1970s, I think. Something like that. Quite an old bird. But it does want a bit of work. The rest of it's all complete. Tinker and Taylor. I've had your email. We'll sort you out a sticker. I've got that here somewhere from the old Hayes. Look you up here. It isn't the warmest of days. I wouldn't say it's cold enough to wear out, but I will wear the hat just to prove a point. I do wear them. There you go. There's my old Hayes machinery hat on. I will wear it for a bit until it starts to irritate because I've got no air. Woolly hats do tend to irritate me after a while. Chris Wilson, how you doing, mate? Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Partners, Tinkling Taylor. Samuel, how you doing, mate? Thanks for popping on in. 95 in the house. Lovely numbers. That's what we like to see. I might have one in my collection. I will take a look, says Hayes. Fantastic. We like that. We like that. I thought Christmas was over. It is over. What, the lights, you mean? No idea. Anyone in the UK know how a Mountfield, how much a Mountfield 436M is worth? I'll have to look it up. It depends. Machines is worth as much as someone wants to pay for it. That's about the easiest way I work it out. James, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on in. At Stephen Gribble, depends on the condition. Yeah, exactly that. Will Higgs in the house. How you doing, Will? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping on in. Hope you're doing well. KB's also in the house. How you doing, KB? Nice to see you, my friend. I was catched up with you on someone else's live stream, I think, during the weeknights. Helen Padre, how you doing, Helen? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in, honey. Hope you're doing well. Jason Hughes, Alan Smith's in the house. How you doing, Alan? Nice to see you. You're new here, are you? Fantastic. Alan, put your feet up, grab a beer or coffee, and chill out and relax. Welcome to the Micks Mowers show. Thomas Andrews, how you doing, mate? I have got an email from you today, I believe, mate. Hi, Mick. I've got loads of air fittings here. Would you like them? I'd only like them if they fit. As I say, go back to the original part of the live stream, mate. And if you got one that is what I said it was, then yeah, I'd have that. But it's got to be fine thread. It can't be coarse thread. I just can't find them nowhere. Thumbs up for Mick. Come on, says somebody. That was. I just jumped. That's why. That's jumped. Someone says. I've got 99 in the chat. That's why it's going a bit bonkers. Yeah, I've missed quite a few here. It's just jumped. That's why. Let me come back to it. Ronald McDonald. It does that from time to time. Where do we get up to, people? Do you remember? I don't like to miss no one. Thomas, got loads of lots of air tools here. Nice to see you. Mark V8 Man, Park Nest, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on in. Peter's Mower Repairs, how you doing, Pete? Nice to see you. Stuart Servicing. I did see that video you sent me earlier on, Stuart. I have seen that before, mate. That one there, good video though. Of that Dennis. Nice to see you. Top Conk's in the house. How you doing, Conk? Your parcel's been posted. I think you should have that by now, Conk. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Dick Small Engines. Willicombe, yeah, Willicombe is lovely. I love it. Yeah, Willicombe, Ilfracombe. I don't know the Combes down there. Done them all. Lovely part of the world. It's a fair old stint to go down, that 303, but it's a nice part of the world. Gary Baker, Suffolk in the house, mate. Cool, fantastic. Nice to see you. Evening Wrench and Bolts, Hayden. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Grandad's Workshop, Hayden, buddy boy. 104 in the house. There you go. 104 after 26 minutes. Give us a thumbs up. Be much appreciated. Lewis, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Stephen, Stefan's in the house. How you doing, Stefan? Nice to see you. You're all chatting. Roger McDonald's in the house. Is that Roger McDonald does the news? Is that the same bloke? It wouldn't surprise me if he's in here. Roger McDonald. I bet it's the same geezer. He does your news at 10. I bet it's him. Bruce's shop. How you doing, Bruce? Bruce, did you get a carburetor in the post? I'll get to that in a minute. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Lewis, all text in the house. How do you, mate? No worries. No worries, Brandon. That's fine, mate. Yeah, congratulations on your 1K, mate. You'll get there eventually. David's in the house too. How you doing, David? Nice to see you, my friend. Gravy's in the house. Wrench and Bolts, how are you doing? Yeah, we're doing good. And we're getting there. It takes a while. When you get under in the house, I don't like to miss no one out. Michael Roberts, how you doing, Michael? Are you taking questions? Yeah, I'll take any question. Yeah. What I might do, I might get a panel up and do the questions, yeah, because I don't know it all. Mick loves to come to his engine, says Thomas Andrews. Timed out. Perfect fit, Mick. Yeah, it fits lovely. Keeps me on bonds warm too. Got a tag on it still. Haven't worn it properly yet, but it hasn't been getting that cold. Lawnmower Detective, Roger McDonald. Hey, did you watch Mando Mowers video? He's got a tractor problem. No, I haven't seen Mando for a little while, to be fair. I don't know if I get notifications from him. I was subscribed to him. Tampa Boys Customs, how you doing, Tampa? Good day, Mick. Says Gaffer from Upside Down Land. How you doing, Gaffer? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping on in. Hope you're doing well. 105 in the house. Stuart Servicing, Mick, did you see the video of a Dennis? Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. A nice little steam engine in the background too, didn't he? Popping away. I heard that. Yeah, nice. Samuel, I can't see Mick. I'm here. I'm under the app. Missy Moo, how are you? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping on in. Mick, that's a German air fitting. All right. With metric fed, you're using. Yeah, right. You had the same problem. Tommy, how do you get over it, then? Thanks for pointing out it's German, Fred. How do you get over the problem? Let us know, buddy. Or send me a link. Free ride on going on Salisbury. Might be worth checking out. Looking half decent. Free ride on. Okay, cool. That's up near Conker. Hi, Mick. Just popped in to give you a thumbs up. Says Alan. Cheers, Alan. Much appreciated, mate. Hope you're doing well. How you doing, Peter Froud? Nice to see you. Right, I'm there. Woo! We made it. So that's good. So now everyone's in the chat after 29 minutes. I've been waffling. It's a lovely cup of coffee, that is. Just took a look and it said sold. Okay, that's gone. All right. So everyone that won a prize in last week's guess what it is games or whatever. If I owed any parcels, missed me. Who did I miss? What's that? Ostlot. How you doing, mate? I'll see you. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I don't like to miss anyone. It does happen though, because the chat does jump. Anyone that won a prize, needed something. BWS, hey there, mate. I'll see you. Thanks for popping on in. Are you on track? Are you on the track tonight after the stream, Mick? No, here. I'm at home tonight. I've no work this weekend. So yeah, anyone that's won a prize, needed something, wanted spares sent out, advice, whatever, everything that's been done, tick the box, done it all. Okay, done it. I did it Friday after I got up from a Thursday night shift, only because I didn't work very long. Under one in the house. So just go over the quick little guidelines that I have in my chat. And that is no use of any more than 2 emojis within my stream. No capital letters unless it is actually your channel name. Any obscenities. Hi, Jeff Maple. I'll see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Any obscenities or any darn right being rude to each other, gone, right? But I don't mind plenty of yell in the ribs, okay? As long as you can all take it, and we're all men or ladies, as long as we all take it and don't mind a bit of a Mickey take, that's what this stream's all about. But if you get a little bit too personal, you know, you got to draw the line somewhere. So the way I categorize it, don't say anything that you wouldn't say to your mum, right? Apart from that, we shall get along. I know that Jeff did get the knock last week, but I think he was talking about matey in Deutschland, Klaus. I think it's talking about him. So that was one thing. So what I do is, as long as you'll behave yourself in the chat, we won't have a problem, right? If you don't behave yourself, I have to get upset, and we don't want that. Give us a thumbs up. Once you get invited up onto the panel, say invited, to be up on the panel is open. Okay, I don't mind whether you're a YouTube video maker, you know, got your own channel and with 1 subscriber or 50 million, or if you're just a viewer. Okay, if you just like watching videos, but you've never been on a panel before, then hit the link. Come on up. Okay. What I would ask is that anyone that comes up on the panel is that you bring something to the table. Don't just sit up here like that, looking at your phone. Come up and talk, and we'll have a bit of a muck about. Heidi Hayden, nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in, and also Ridgeway Mowers. How are you doing? Nice to see you. So once you come up onto the panel, your camera must be on. That's that one. Your mic must be on. It must be fully clothed, obviously. No swearing on or obscenities, because my channel is monetized. I like to have adverts on to earn me some moolah to pay for more stuff for you guys to watch. Just got to sort of behave yourselves and all that sort of stuff, and we won't have a problem. All right. So that's that. I think we're there, aren't we? Yeah, I think we're there. So let's. I'll put the link out, and then we'll see how we get on with 6. If we can get any more on after 6, then we'll go from there. But if it gets a bit higgledy-piggledy in the panel, I might have to drop some people down or mute some people or whatever. All depends. See how we go. Mick, can I slow the chat? Is the chat too fast for you? Do you want the chat slowed down? Yes or no? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Chat slowed down. Thumbs up. Yes or no? What do you want? I don't mind. I can do it. It seems fine with me. What do you want? Mick, can you slow the chat down? Is the chat okay? Let me know. Chat is fine, says Partnest. We lived here 6 years. I don't make videos, just like watching your video. That's fine, Mac. But if you want to come out of a chat, that's fine. Got the heater on, Mick. Yeah, heater's on. One that way, one that way, one that way, one that way, one that way. I'll give him that one. I'll leave it for now. It's good. Chat is fine. Seems fine to me. Fine here. Right, leave it on for now. If it goes a bit bonkers, we'll have a chat about it. I have 4 mowers. Would you be interested, Mick? I'm in Winchester, and we'll give them to you for a tenner. Email me up, baby. Email me up photographs of all of them, mate. Winchester ain't a million miles from me. There's my email address. Feel free to email me, and we might do a deal, eh? I don't mind paying that sort of money for them, and maybe you might get a little sticker out of it too. Nice to see Dick Small Engines win a little prize today off of Mend It Man's channel, which is good to see. So that's good. So just remember, when you come up onto the panel, if it's your first time coming up onto the panel, when you follow the link and come into it, just before you hit the Enter Studio button, you must go up to the top up here, and you'll see there's a YouTube tab up here. You must click on the YouTube tab and pause this part of the video, because you'll be watching via the StreamYard, which is for me is over here, but for you it'd be over there. So you must pause your YouTube chat. Okay. Lawn care was he got a deleted comment. What did he get deleted for? I can't. Chat's moving. What did he get deleted for? Oh, 2 million emojis. Yeah, just 2 emojis, please. Thanks for the thumbs up, but just 2 is absolutely fine. Mick, I'll send you some pictures tomorrow when it's not dark. Fantastic. That's cool. Right, so let's bang a link out. Yeah, I only have 2 emojis because it is a form of spam, and as my channel's monetized, I don't want my stream getting shut down after 2 hours. So there you go. Everyone loves a bargain. Everyone loves an onion bargee. You're quite right. Choose or mute your YouTube. That's what it is. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. Right, here comes the link then. You watch it fill up. 3, 2, 1. You're in the room. Right, there you go. Link's out. I'm going to move the radio underneath my old cockles because it ain't very warm. So I'll put it under here and then the heat comes up lovely. Helen Potter, evening, Mick. I'm busy. Blanket grandbaby boy number 2. Woo, fantastic. I will say I've had a bit of a funny week, right? So forgive me if I'm a little bit off or out of sorts. Only because, as you know, I did lose my uncle last week. He did pass away, unfortunately, and lo and behold, my auntie from the same family, she was admitted Saturday. She was admitted Tuesday in a COVID ward, and she's not doing very well at all. So we have that. And also, Mrs. P went to work yesterday, and she actually worked on the ward for 13 hours, and it came through halfway through the shift that 2 of the people she was treating or looking after were positive. And then when she come home, after being home for an hour, another 2 in the same ward or same bay which we're looking after were also positive, and a few more now showing cases. So Mrs. P had to test herself yesterday or this morning, and then they rang her up and said, "Can you please come in for another test?" And we're now currently waiting on results for Mrs. P. So we're not doing very well in the old Micks Mowers household. It's been a bit stressful, so forgive me if I bite anyone's head off. It isn't intentional. It's just the way it is, and I will apologise later on. So, who we got here first? We got someone look down there. I don't know whether or not actually he's had an operation, or he's trying to look cool, or what he's doing. I think he's trying to look cool, but he's not pulling it off very well. There he is. Right, let's bring you up first. Hey, baby.
Okay, how's my mic?
Yep, spot on. Are you wearing glasses for medical reasons, or just?
Oh, I had some spasms in my eye last night.
Oh, did you?
But I'm okay.
Good man, as long as you are. So, before I bring the rest of the rabble up, because there's quite a few down there, I've got a video coming up, or soon. I haven't made it yet. I've decided I'll make a video. And Bruce has actually, he may do the same video, only because I bought a carburetor off of Amazon, right? And it is going to be the cheapest carburetor on Amazon at this time. I think the carburetor cost me about £4.20, I think.
Oh, I looked up and it cost 20 bucks here.
Hell no. No chance. £4.20. So
don't mind me, I'm being weird here.
Are you okay?
Chat.
Anyway, it said you'll get it tomorrow. I thought, woohoo. So I bought it. And then it said you'll get it next week. And I thought, that's a bit pants. But then I got this funny DHL delivery notification come through from Canada. And I thought, well, there's no one's going to take it all next week if DHL are going to be delivering it from Canada to my house. In fact, it wasn't. I sent Bruce and Mrs. P, Bruce's Mrs. P, a parcel over Christmas. And when I bought the carburetor, I didn't change the address back to my home address, and I've now just bought Bruce a $20 carburetor for a lawnmower. So, so there are, Bruce. Have a free carburetor on me. I don't know what you'll make of it, because they are slightly different. The main jet is actually brass. I know we had a little look in there.
Yeah.
They're not plastic. But there's a few differences. One difference I did find straight away is that the air box on mine doesn't fit on the carburetor.
Oh.
It don't fit. So you might get a file out and have a bit of a bit of a sort out there. But anyway, Bruce, you can have that. A gift from me to you.
Well, I thought I might PayPal you $6.
Nah. Do you know what? One day, Bruce, one day we'll meet up, me and you, and I'll tell you what, you can buy me a pint. How's that sound?
Well, you know, I don't separate with my money that often.
I'm not worried about that. I'm big enough. I'll tip you upside down and shake it till the money falls out. We'll work something out. But yeah, have a present from me to you. So there's Bruce. So you had a few spasms in the old eyeball, did you, Bruce?
It's been a month since I had this done, and I'm still struggling a bit.
Oh, really? I know. On your previous videos you've been doing. I know you said it wasn't as successful as you would have liked.
Right.
Yeah. Mendit Man says get Bruce drunk first. So I've got to spend $60 to get him to get him drunk to get $4 out of it. Look, I wasn't good at maths at school, but that don't sound very good to me.
I actually tried that.
Right. Who else we got here? We got Ken Small Engines. How you doing, Ken Nostia? Thanks for
Ken, buddy. How you doing?
We got more. You got more Steve Small Engines tat.
Got my decal today.
You got that's a nice decal too. I'm just waiting for Bruce to do some merchandise, which he still hasn't done yet.
Yeah. Tight work.
By the sounds of a reply, it ain't happening anytime soon either. Yeah. How you doing, Ken? Nice to see you. I see you've also got your Steve Small Engines white top on.
Got the bling on.
I think I'm losing it. I went to my dealer today and I picked up a couple of spark plugs for an engine I'm working on, okay? So they says, would you be interested in an old snow thrower? So I went around the back. I said, sure. So I come back around and I said, wait a minute, let me make sure I have my spark plug. I look in my pocket, there's a spark plug. Okay, I'm good. So I get home. I go in my shop. I'm reorganizing a little bit because it's a mess. I can't find the spark plugs.
Okay.
I've torn the place apart. They were in my pocket. They were in the shop.
What I will say is, if you had a tidy workshop, number one, this wouldn't happen. Okay, number one. However, we all know what my workshop is like. Okay, and my spark plugs here. So it's irrelevant whether it's tidy, whether it's not. I think you're right, Ken. I just think you're losing it.
But the question was, this is the Kawasaki that uses the small spark plugs, not the long ones like everybody else. So I have tons of the long ones.
Right.
I don't have any of the short ones.
Huh. It's probably on the counter. It's probably on the counter where you went around the front.
I don't know. So I said to James Condon, our friend Mr. Generator, the other day, he came over to pick up a free generator I got.
Oh, nice.
I showed him the mess. So if he's on, he can comment because he's witnessed firsthand the Ken Small Engine mess.
Well, I think you should bow your head in shame. Who else we got here? We've got fun things to do with tech Sparky Boy. There's Sparky Boy. How you doing, Sparky? Nice to see you.
Good evening.
I've also got somebody else down in the basement who's not actually graced my panel before, which is lovely to see. Please welcome James from Hayes Machinery.
Oh,
hey.
Hello, guys.
How you doing, James?
How you doing? I'm good. Yourselves?
Yeah, rocking and rolling. I've got your hat on too. How's that?
I know. You can't beat it. And it hasn't made your head itchy yet, so it's all good.
It is getting there as my head warms up. It is getting there. I'm not one for beanie hats unless it really is cold and you have to weigh it up between. It's too cold not to wear it and whatever. If it gets that cold, then I'll wear it all the time. But actually, it ain't that warm in this shed. We are dropping down to nearly minus now. I suspect you're the same. You're part of the world, aren't you? Where you are in the UK.
It's cooler. The heaters are here on in the office, so
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Only cold enough outside.
So for those who don't know, this is James. We've been doing a bit of Instagram chatting off and on. He's got a little, quite a good sized business up. Is it Barnstable way, James? Barnstable?
It is, yeah, about 10 miles in Barnstable.
Yeah, it's only an hour away from me. An hour away from me.
But I will say, he's got a spanking channel. He has got a spanking channel, right? The man owes me nothing. I'm not paid to say anything, right? If I was, I'd tell you. But he has got a spanking channel. So for those of you that are not subscribed to Hayes Machinery, get your bums over there and go and check him out, all right? Because you'll like what you see, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right.
James, I'm about half an hour away from Bude.
I'll get on. Yeah. Not too far away then.
No.
When you say "oh, get on," is that translated to "no way"?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
There we go.
Okay. I'm just getting some of the terminology. So how you doing then, James? Are you doing well?
I'm doing very well. Yeah, I've been meaning to come onto this live chat for ages. I've got to thank you, Mick, for everything you've done promotion wise. And I think I owe you a few points, like Bruce owes you one. But
well, I think I should just get my notepad out and just write these down. or you know what our sons are like. I get it tattooed on my arm so I don't forget. You know. I mean, you're very welcome. What I try and do is I get a lot of help on my little journey. And Bruce next to me has definitely helped me out on my little journey, without a doubt. Throughout the 2 years that I've been running. But it's what it's about. It's a small engine community. It's what we do. We, if you have a problem with the machine, then you'll ring up your dealer, or you'll ring up your next shop down the road. Have you got that in? Can I have it off you and trade parts? It's the same thing. So you're more than welcome. I did watch your video just released on your little rototiller conversion to a quad, which is going to be converted to a trike. Shame about your footrest welding.
It's only tacked on. It's just temporary. I promise.
But I'm not saying nothing yet, because I've got a new welder and I haven't even tried mine out yet. So I'm not saying nothing, because I'm likely to blow myself up. So how are you finding current situation? Running a small engine business. How are you finding that? Are you struggling, as in, compared to last year, or are you sort of getting through it?
To be fair, no, it's pretty good, to be quite honest. At the moment, we're still in demand. People are at home using their machines in the garden. Everything's good. Our workshop's never been as busy as it has been the last 10, 12 months.
Well, that's good.
For January, we've probably got 150 machines in waiting to be repaired at the moment. And
sounds like to me you need me to come up and give you a hand. That's what it's. Are you asking me to come up?
The whole staffing situation is the most awkward bit at the moment, as well as stock and part supply.
You'd have to sleep in his cellar for 2 weeks first.
For those that don't already know, what I got.
Oh, you got an Ian Matthews stick? I've got one of them on my toolbox somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the chosen few.
So what is it you are actually covering then, James? Is it? I see a lot of agricultural stuff as well. A lot of agricultural gear coming in and out.
Yeah, we don't get involved with the big tractors. We've done one video with the tractor, just for, well, to be fair, how available. It's not something we see very often, so we've done a video on it. It's still sat down in my yard at the moment. We'll do something else with it at some point. But no, the channel thing is just mainly sort of for promotion of the business, really. We've just launched a new website, which is hayesmachinery.co.uk. So if any of you want to check that out and give us some feedback, that'd be great.
I'm doing it right now.
I'll give you some feedback. You know me.
Yeah, no, always positive, negative, in the middle, whatever. Feedback's great. So
I noticed that you seem to be taking the lead when it comes to the videos, and there are one or two other fellas that do join in from time to time.
Yeah, I've got a great team, and some of them are willing to do the videos with me. Some of them are doing more how-to videos, more technical videos. You'll see a couple more next week from one of our other guys doing some technical videos, just short ones, helping people out, some how-tos and things. So yeah, we're growing it in lots of different areas, and probably going to focus on whatever works the best, really.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I enjoy doing the fun ones at the moment. I'm mainly doing the fun ones for the simple reason that I own the company, so if it's a waste of money, it's my own fault. So,
did you get any feedback with regards to not wearing hard hat, glasses, gloves, and all the rest of it on your last video? Did you get any feedback on that?
Not yet, but I'm still.
You wait. Your channel gets a bit bigger.
Well, I'm going to put your channel in the chat if that's okay by Mick.
What Hayes Machinery's channel? Yeah, put it here. Run the link. That's fine. What is it you call your health and safety gurus, Bruce?
Safety Sallies.
Your safety Sallies. That's it. Yeah.
We call them.
I don't know whether or not you actually saw one of Bruce's videos. He did a video recently on an engine, which he sort of had precariously balanced on his lift table. Right. It was a good video. I liked it a lot. He had the battery over yonder. He had the start. The start was on. He had. I
never tied the engine down.
Yeah, never tied the engine down. We had a big flywheel hanging out the side and all the rest of it. And he shorted it out, and it jumped about 3 feet off the table. And he couldn't grab it because the flywheel was going round and round a 10 a dozen. He couldn't grab the battery because that battery would have got electrocuted. It was a fantastic video. I just thought that's got all the makings for a safety Sally right there. Yep. But I enjoyed it.
And I left it in. You can edit those out, but if you leave that in, people kind of like that.
I like that a lot. I like seeing stuff like that. You know, if you're going to be a faker and just do videos that everything's successful, then there's no point in doing it. But it was a good video.
It was really.
So, what are your aspirations then, James? Go on, Bruce. Who's talking?
Oh, it's okay. The tempting thing was to grab the thing that was sticking out, and that's the muffler. And of course, you don't. We've all done that.
It's probably not the best move in the world. So, what are your aspirations then, James, for your channel? Because obviously you're running your business as your bread and butter. What are you looking for your channel then?
Oh, multi-millions of subscribers, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right on.
Well, when you figure that out, don't forget to Instagram me how you figured that out. Yeah. I am Bruce.
To be fair, we're just playing it by ear at the moment and going with the flow. You know, we're not gonna, really aiming at anything. Hence why we're doing lots of different aspects to the channel and seeing what works and what doesn't. There's so much out there now. You know, if we'd started 10 years ago, then we'd have probably been more focused on one thing than the other. But it's all good fun. See what it takes.
I think there's a few areas you could brush up on. Just through looking not at your channel, but like your Instagram, you don't seem to tag yourself in the Instagram post.
We can't yet because we haven't got enough followers on the Instagram. Is that what you mean?
You can just put @Hayes Machinery, can't you?
Oh, I see what you mean. The actual, I see what you mean. Yeah.
If you like your Instagram, if you put @Hayes Machinery, that highlights it. Then someone can then click on that, which takes you to your Instagram page, where you can have a link in your bio to your channel. So it's just 2 clicks away, and they come over.
Yeah.
It's just little things like that you can you can brush up on just to get a bit more traffic.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm no expert. I've only got about 500 followers or something like that. I'm no expert, but I just thought I'd share that with you.
Yeah, definitely.
So all good. How are you doing, Tampa? Nice to see you, buddy.
Doing great, man. Good to see all you guys.
Are you all right, Adam?
Can you hear me?
What are you up to, buddy?
I'm working on mini bikes.
Yep.
You know it.
Oh,
I had to do the neck bearings on this one.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I just finished that one. That's a customer bike.
I like the paint job on. I like the paint job on the red one. That's nice.
Yeah, it came out great, man.
Yeah.
Rips too. I did.
Smart, mate.
40 miles on it earlier. On the GPS.
You did what?
I did 40 miles an hour on the GPS.
What did you? Holy crap! In fact, that's roughly what James was doing in his yard on his tiller engine. He nearly come off a few times, James, didn't you?
Complete control.
I did see Adam. Didn't you blow something up last week?
Oh, yeah, I blew up a few things actually. we had the motor completely come apart. It blew a hole in the side of the block.
All right.
Wow.
Deployed the rod. The piston was cracked in 2 pieces. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. That's what happens when you rev them up to 10 grand. Like it so much.
Was it a Briggs?
Yeah.
No, a Tillotson actually. Same motors.
Oh, the new motor?
Tillotson 212.
Wow.
Yeah, it went kaboom at the race last week.
Oh. Well, if you're racing them,
Jeff Bell
wasn't that motor brand new, Adam?
No, this is my motor. That was my teammate's bike.
Oh, okay.
But it was fairly new too, though. I mean, it wasn't. That's what happens when you take the governors out of these motors, man. They rev up to where they're not supposed to, and
I hear that.
That's what's going to happen.
It does happen, yeah.
Jeff Bell says, Mick, down the south, they panic when they get a snowflake. Up in the northwest, we just get on with things. Yeah, I hear that. Don't forget. I work for the railway, so when it's snowy, hurricane force winds, flash flooding, and the news says stay indoors, my boss sends me a text saying, "Can you leave 10 minutes earlier?" Mm-hmm. Us Southerners are not quite so southern softy as you would like to think, and sometimes I might put a hat on. But, I won't worry about it too much, my little sweetheart.
We're still waiting for snow down here.
Say again.
We're still waiting for some snow down here. We haven't had it yet.
Waiting? Yeah, you've got snow, have you?
Yeah, well, the Bolins that I restored has got a snowplow on the front, and I'm dying to use it.
I'm not dying to use any of my snow.
I did see that.
We got a half an inch last night.
You've had snow, haven't you?
Yeah, we got a half an inch last night and 6 inches in the yard.
Half an inch.
Half an inch.
When I look at your videos making your grasses green and you're pulling stuff out into the yard, I think, man, would that ever be nice?
Well, as I have already offered, Bruce, my shed is available for renting. So just let me know. I'll have a bit of a tidy up, put a bed in it, £30 a night plus B&B. You can come on down. You know, it's no biggie.
Any snow can at your place?
We're due to get some snow
For next week.
tonight.
Next week.
You can keep it.
Yeah.
I'll take a day off work for playing the snow.
No snow in Winchester. Snow in just put a jumper on in Newcastle, and if it gets a bit too cold, you put a jumper on, do you? Yeah, I might just put a string vest on. That'd do me. So do they still have that big yellow bus, James, that runs around Willicombe Bay? Do they?
Probably. I don't know. I very rarely go to Willicombe, but yeah, it is only down the road. It's one of those things you take it for granted because it's on your doorstep. But they probably do.
Yeah, I do know. I do know it's brilliant. They've got it sussed up that way of the world because I went to Willicombe Bay a while ago, stayed in one of them little caravan sites, and we've got this big yellow double-decker bus, right? And as long as you pay to go to one of their campsites, I think I've got 3 or 4, you can get on this bus anytime, day or night, for free. So you can go down to the beach, do a bit of bodyboarding, and I'm not really a bodyboarding sort of person, as you can see, right? But you can get absolutely smashed, and at 11:30, jump on this bus and they take you home. It's brilliant. It works.
Yep.
Absolutely brilliant. And I don't mind to get. Well, I haven't got, as of yet, James. I ain't got your address yet, but I'm working on that. I'm going to give you a free sticker, so it will come eventually. It will come eventually. How you doing, Tim?
I'm good, mate. Thanks. You?
What you got to have a look? Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Yeah, let's have a little look. What you got there? Check out Cup Cadet.
I can put the Micks Mowers one right here, shall I?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry about that. I can sort you out with a little sticker. You worry about that. I can get one of them big Land Rover spare wheel covers. Someone's trying to enter your basement.
This is just the office, so at work.
Awesome. I'll soon fill it up.
Nice setup.
What's this here? Personal present. That's it. That's gone. That's gone. Yeah, I'm actually in the market for a new trailer, actually, James. I need to find myself a new trailer because mine's too small. I want some greedy boards on the side of it. I'm looking for about 4x6.
Everybody's shaking their head. Hey, talking trailer.
Love trailer.
I got like 20 of them out here.
I want a nice light one.
I ain't got a room, Bruce, on my driveway for a trailer as well. At the moment, my trailer is tipped up on a set of jockey wheels. I mean, I wheel it into my backyard and pin it up against a wall, and it saves someone pinching it, I suppose. But it just ain't big enough.
Mike.
So I want to try.
Yeah, but doesn't that look like James?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Like James's brother.
No.
So, James, you're 57 minutes away from us. Not bad, is it?
I think it looks...
That's matey from Small Engine Channel, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like James. Yeah. James's long lost brother.
Road King started him out.
Yeah.
American cousin. There we go.
Show it again. Show it again, Ken. Show it again.
Hold on.
Ooh, I'm ready.
That's a bit of a harsh. That's a bit of a harsh photo, isn't it?
Couple extra pounds on Mike. Mike's got a couple.
I don't know. There's not.
If James keeps drinking the pints, then he'll look more like Mike.
Yeah.
That's how my wife sees it, you know.
Hobby motor.
How you doing, Hobby? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in, Klaus. I've been watching some of your videos. Only problem is, Klaus, I can't understand them. I get the gist of what you're doing.
Yeah, but don't you love watching it in the Danish? I can't understand anything, but I love watching them. I watched him doing what are you doing? Air ratchet or something? I couldn't understand what the hell he was saying. I love watching it.
Well, I think he was trying to calibrate a torque wrench the other week, and he'd weighed it down with water that he'd weighed and what have you. It's quite a good video how to calibrate a proper torque wrench. That's good. I do watch it, but I do struggle. It would be nice to have subtitles on there.
It's a little tricky though.
He says
starts
sorry,
out like, "Hello, welcome to Hobby Motors," and I
know. I do struggle, but I watch it anyway. And so what you been on then, Bruce? You been on to anything much?
No. I just bought a new toolbox, so that's going to be in the future.
What?
Yeah. I had no storage space left at all, not even for a small screwdriver.
Ball bearing drawers.
I'm not having that.
No, it's an upper for that second one. That fit. The upper on my old one was, was only 20 inches. So that is going to become my service toolbox, and then this one's going to. And I got it. I only paid $20 for it used.
Oh. Hey, the one you had when you went over your friend's house, is that like
Yeah.
a travel toolbox?
Well, that's the one that was on the top of the second big one, and now that is going to be. After that video, I've decided to make that my service toolbox, and then I bought a real nice Waterloo, which is a Craftsman quality, $20. All the drawers work.
So are we losing the service toolbox that goes from the truck tailgate onto the chair, wheeled over to the side of the work?
Yeah. You know how heavy that thing is? Oh my gosh!
Man,
Yeah, that's
come on.
That's the
We're
one.
losing that whole technique.
Yeah.
My God, I think I've been looking for a toolbox for myself because I have outgrown mine already. Even though I've introduced an intermediate box, I am already outgrown it again.
Mm-hmm.
But I just see the prices of them, and for what they are, they're a lot of money, especially here in the UK. I mean, you American guys, you don't mind spending $5,000, $6,000 on a setup.
I do.
The sort of thing I wouldn't.
Sorry.
Well, the sort of thing I wouldn't even have.
How many lawnmowers you got to
Bruce?
No, how many lawnmowers do you have to buy a $700 toolbox?
Yeah, I hear that. What about you, James? Have you got? I know I've seen your little studio set up with your coloured wrenches. Sorry, spanners. Your coloured spanners. I've seen that. Is that a realistic setup, or is that a studio setup, or what is that?
That's a complete studio setup. Have you seen our main workshops in some of our other vids? I haven't. The best one is probably the ramp one we done when we had a new service ramp from Pro Bike. I've done a video on the new ramp, and it's only about a 5-minute video, but yeah, that's our main workshops up there. We're always trying to make them better and doing other stuff with it. But yeah, no, it's the studio one you've seen, that new work cabinet is just made out of odds and sods and scrap we had lying around, which my son and I done over Christmas. So yeah.
Jeff Maple says I just use the floor. That's a bit bloody rude. Oh wow! Check you out.
$20 for that.
$20.
No way! $20. Get out.
7 drawers.
Wow, that's good, Tom.
Oh, the top and bottom.
I'm not even joking.
Just the top. I paid $20 for the top, and I paid $20 for the bottom. And then the one next door.
On Facebook Marketplace, right over in the UK, and Dick will back me up. Someone will want like not even a Halfords Pro kit, right, which is a stack system. Someone have just like an intermediate box, Snap-on, which has been hit by a JCB, right, and they want like £400 for it.
Okay, the one below it, I paid $20 for that, so it's $40 for that whole chest, and then that's the one I've had for 30 years, right there, with the identifiers on it.
God, have you seen Phil's small engines toolbox setup?
And there's the travel one right there.
Oh, it's been moved.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's been moved. See, you've got loads of space up the top there, Bruce. You could go a bit higher, yeah, couldn't you?
Yeah, but the plugs and stuff, the EC plugs and stuff will start getting in the way. So.
William,
Yeah.
That's nice though, eh? $20 for that.
I can't believe it.
I can't either.
It's daylight robbery. $20 for that, and I over it. In fact, I'll do
Canadian,
it.
that's like 15 US.
one of our technicians has just put
Bruce,
a
$20. I bought you a carburetor. I bought you a carburetor yesterday for $20.
I know you did. And I'm anxious to see how it works because that'll make a good video, actually, if I ever get
So
around.
am I. So if it don't work, I'm going to throw mine at someone. Right, yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Let's have a look. I'm not even joking, right? Let's have a look here. Tool chest, yeah.
That's where I got mine. Is on
Tool chest. Search that.
right, on the buy and sell.
I'll tell you what, Mick, you want to check out SGS.
Me internet's having the Burton. Hang on. Right. STS.
SGS.
I'll get emails off them.
Hang on, I'm just trying to load this up. Oh, SGS.
Yeah. They're good
I'll
value.
make a note of that.
Good value for money boxes.
Hi, Jeffrey Bacon.
Right, I'll check them out. I do want something just a little bit bigger or wide if I can get it. Right, here we go. It's loaded now.
It's $120.
Tool
The whole
chest.
thing?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Facebook's marketplace.
Right, okay, here we go. Right, here you go.
Oh, and
Right, here you go. Someone is selling, right? Someone's selling a 5-drawer tool chest. This is just for top box, right?
Yeah, that's about what I
Where am
got.
I? Yeah. 130
Ooh.
nicker for that.
No chance. No way would I pay that.
That's almost the exact.
That's what he wants.
Mick, look at this. Look at this, Mick.
He wants
That's
Wow.
Look at the size of that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I bought a month ago in blue, but I paid $150 for it.
that makes me sick.
James, it says South Moulton. Is that where near there, aren't your place, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
That's okay. I've got the right one. I've been past it many times.
Yeah. Pop in, mate. Pop in and say hello.
I will do.
Hey, Dick, you're still missing that 10 millimeter wrench, eh?
Yeah,
I
look.
am, yes, Bruce, I am, yes.
Oh,
Henry sent
How
me
much?
one.
How much for that? How much for that one there? That is a bench top one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drawers.
I'd say 400 quid.
No,
$75 US.
that'd be $700.
About $75 if it's not a name brand.
Grand.
£995.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it must be a snap-on or something. It must be snap-on.
Who said Jesus Christ?
Me.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, Harvey.
From a yeah. Disgusting.
Now do you get the massage and the happy ending and everything with it?
right.
Brother, for that, I would want an 18-year-old Thai bird with it. I'm telling you, with high heels. I'm telling you, it's disgraceful, isn't it? But,
for that toolbox,
you know.
Mrs. P found it on Facebook Buy and Sell, and she said, "What about this 7-drawer for $20?" And I said, "What?"
I may go buy that.
I think you should. Ken.
I may buy it. It's only 5 minutes from here.
If it's a Craftsman, I would.
Ken,
Nice intermediate.
Hey, that's
too.
my
Ken.
same toolbox. I
I
got that.
got the exact same one in
Ken, it
blue
would be-
about a month ago.
I have the
You know-
exact same one right now. I just
Ken,
got
I'm
it.
telling you, it would be
That up.
cheaper. It'd be cheaper for you, Ken, to buy that and
Yep.
ship it to me
Yep.
than it would for me to buy it brand new.
Probably.
The upper is the same one I got, Ken, except it's a Waterloo.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I'm saying brand new. That I looked it up. Brand new. That box with all 3 pieces is $600.
That's nuts.
On sale.
I couldn't do it. I
Okay.
couldn't justify. I mean, I've got the Halfords professional kit there, 240-piece professional kit. I think I paid about $250 for that. That was in the old Black Friday sale, which I think is a good deal for the quality of tool that it is with lifetime guarantee on every component.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a
What do you use, James? Are you a Snap-on guru or are you more of a Poundland man?
More of Poundland man, I think.
Yeah.
I'll buy a tool that suits the job. If I use something a lot, then we'll buy something good quality. If it's something we use rarely, then we'll buy something cheaper.
Right. If I break it, I'll go get a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't even get me started on the Briggs and Stratton flathead insert and exert tool. Don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that. But for those of you that actually have the Briggs and Stratton insert tool, yeah, you're another one. who just can't use a socket and 2 screwdrivers like the rest of the world do.
I just messaged the guy.
Yeah, send it, Ken. If you get it, send it to me, will you?
Oh my God! No,
How you doing, then, Mr. Hobby
that's a
Motor?
no-brainer.
You've actually managed to change your name.
I
You
did.
changed your name on your YouTube.
I did. I just had to read the instructions and everything.
How you doing, Klaus?
My lord.
I'm good, thanks.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Bruce. I hope you're doing okay. You
My frickin' eye. I said frickin'.
Yeah.
F-R-I-C-K.
These are 2 of the same sprockets, but they are not.
So, good evening, everybody. I'm sorry I was a little late today. Working on a Chinese chainsaw.
Yeah,
good for you.
It's actually I've actually marked your lateness down in the book here, Klaus.
Okay.
It's actually been marked down as late to turn up. So you'll get a detention at some point next week for that.
Oh, thank you, sir. May I have another?
Don't be too put off because you weren't the only one late in the show either. There was somebody else that was late on the show as well.
Hey, Henry, how are you doing?
Don't be too put off. Right?
Fine, how are you?
So what have you been working on, then, Klaus? A little Chinesium.
A little, yeah. I have to. I mean, normally I work on Husqvarnas. And,
Husqvarna.
Yeah, and steel and
Hi, Mrs.
John's
P.
red. But
Husqvarna.
This week a Chinese chainsaw steel copy came in.
Oh.
And I mean, I haven't gotten it running yet, but it's not bad. I'm sorry to say. I mean, no, parts are not interchangeable from steel to this clone, but it feels okay. I mean, the plastic is not chinky. It's
right.
fairly okay. I mean, sometimes you can feel it just by threading in the spark plug. You can tell something is wrong.
Yeah.
No, it's quite okay, and it's old.
Is it held together with T27s just like a steel?
No.
Oh,
never. I've never found a Chinese copy that does the T27.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. I never found that. But still, I mean, sometimes you can feel it when you thread in something that goes into plastic.
yes.
You can just feel that this is going to end bad.
Absolutely, yeah.
It doesn't feel like that. I mean, I may still screw it up, but I'll do a video on it. I'm waiting for parts. So it'll be a while, but no, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Well, look at the Predator, right?
It's when you when you screw it in, Klaus. The problem is not so much when you screw it in, you think, I don't feel quite right. It's when you then decide to yourself, do I now actually take it back out, or do I just leave it in and now it's in?
Yeah. The last thing is super glue. I mean, when you reach for the super glue, you know you're screwed.
Do you know what happens to me on those, and even the steels, is I forget that the impact is going forward, and I pull those threads right out.
Oh, yeah.
So I've stopped using the impact on the plastics.
I have a little sign in my tool chest where it says unscrew only. because I mean I've read too many things I mean disassembly fine, impact is great.
Yeah, keep it in reverse.
Assembly, I mean it just goes in the corner, you don't touch it. It just I don't have the finger control to
me either.
To do it. Yeah.
Well, we lost host.
Oh, we lost our host.
Yeah, well, I think
Well, okay, since he's out, cheers, everyone.
Oh, you dog.
I'm getting a lot of lag off of Klaus, and everyone was quite glitchy. So I just thought I'd reset the stream and just see if it made any difference. I can see Mrs. P is in the chat, and she's just saying that orange bottle of Baileys I bought her is quite nice. So she's actually in the front room with the heating on, getting absolutely smashed out of her head. Good girl, well done.
Hello, Mrs. P. How are you?
How
are you? Sorry, you look at the mic.
Hey, Mrs. P.
To be fair, she with what's going on around the world at the moment, she is a little broken puppy. She come home from work yesterday, not doing very well at all with the old COVID. So I went shopping today and bought her the biggest bottle of Baileys they do, and I just stuck it in front of her. So there you go, girl, that's for you. And she's just pouring that out.
Put a straw in it.
I should probably get up in the house in about an hour's time, and she'll be up there with a Mexican hat on, with some kind of ukulele or something, dancing around the front room, smashed out of her head. So you get on, girl, you do it.
Stress relief.
That's what I say about that. Yeah, it's not good at the minute.
No.
It
feels like I said
doesn't
last
like
week.
anyone calling Mrs. P the boss. Okay.
No.
I will say that I don't mind people saying Mrs. P is the boss. As we all know, in my household, I am the governor. I am the daddy. I say what goes. I wear the trousers. The only difference is Mrs. P tells me what pair of trousers to wear.
That's not me.
That's all right.
That's funny. Same thing
for me.
here.
For me, we decided right at the beginning that I would make all the big decisions and that my wife would make all the small decisions, and I haven't had to make a decision in 35 years.
There you go, brother. There you go. Exactly that.
Yeah.
I'm my own man. I can do anything I want if my wife lets me.
Yeah.
Same here.
Exactly
good.
that, brother.
Yeah,
Exactly
that's good,
that.
Henry.
There you go.
Yep.
James is all of a sudden very, very quiet because he knows he's in the same boat as the rest of us.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm at work in the office?
Same.
Isn't it funny how lots of people say, yeah, I'm in charge. I wear the trousers. Yeah, right, brother. I've heard all of that. I've heard all of that before.
Tell that to some other schmuck.
Cup of coffee.
Yeah, I got some good news for you, Mick.
So how are you doing, Henry? Nice to see you, buddy boy. Thank you very much for your parcel you sent me all the way from America. Oh, go on. Yeah, go on.
That's right. That's right. I'll go in a minute. That's right.
Go on, James.
You sure? Do you mind if I share my screen?
To James. No, you no. Now you put me off my stroke. You can't. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I have to drop someone down. Hang on. Let me drop someone down. Just for a minute. Remove from stream. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sparky, come back in a minute, mate. Yeah.
He said I could have it for 200.
Just
What do you
thinking
think?
about it. Hang on. It's a little bit slow. Is the old stream? So I've got quite a few of you on there. Right. Yeah, do it. Yeah, go on. Right, yeah. Share screen, then, James. Go on.
Can you see that, mate? Or not? I don't know if the internet's
It's coming. I think it's just low. At the moment, I've got a what? It's coming. There you go. What's that, Evan?
That's your TS350.
No, it's not. No, yeah, it's not. Mine's in about 35 more parts than that. It doesn't look as good as it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's
it.
I got a part number for you when you want it.
Cool, yeah. All right, mate. No worries.
Nice.
I need a new pot. I need a new pot and piston, definitely. I need a new recoil cover, which I can get. And the only problem I can go. Have you got a schematic of the coil? Is a coil sold separately, or is it sold as a module kit?
It's a complete module kit. Would you like to know?
See, yeah.
£112.
Oh, what's the mixed discount?
My Lord.
I'm not the 12 cents off.
£210.
110.
The annoying thing is though, I've had the flywheel have you off, and the coil is only held on by 2 screws. You can take that coil out. So why you can't actually buy that coil, the ignition coil, separate to the ignition module? Beats me.
Mick,
Because there's nothing soldered or not.
I gotta ask a question. Sorry, was that a cutoff saw?
Is it in English? Yeah.
No. Is it a cutoff? Is that a cutoff saw you're working on?
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah.
Since you're changing the piston, is it because it has ingested dust?
Well, you see, if you were here on time, you
sorry,
would know.
I know.
Let me close that down. Let me close that one down. I think it's in here. I think it is in here. Yeah. So the weird thing is, well, not weird. I've seen it before. This is the intake side, which normally you get stuff in the exhaust, but there's the intake.
Yeah.
There. Which I'm guessing is just where they they fire it up from cold and then just gun it. So all that is all heat transfer. It's not actually scoring. There's a few marks here and there. But nothing really bad. But I'm losing compression out of it, and then that's the exhaust. That's the exhaust side, which is really good.
Yeah.
And then that's the
that looks a little rougher. Oh yeah.
I think I've done 10, maybe 12 of those, and it has all been because of somebody has not put the air filter system in correctly. So it ingests concrete dust, and it looks just like that.
I sent you a note, Dick.
I would say, looking at the saw itself, the air filter is in place, both filters, pre-filter and main filter. But when I took the flywheel off and the ignition coil housing, that was just covered in dust, and I wasn't getting a spark. Once I cleaned up a bit of petrol and contact cleaner, I managed to get a little tiny spark out of it. So the coil is good, but it's not producing a spark as well as I would like. So thank you very much, James, for a quotation for. Darn, they killed me. £112.
Mick, you really want to check the bearings on it. You really want to check that.
You can buy a good car for that.
I don't think the bearings are too bad. But for what it's going to cost for a new pot. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I don't think it's too bad. It's certainly not been looked after.
No.
This hat's starting to get on my nerves now. I think it was 100. I think it was 112 bill. It's making me sweat. It's making me sweat. We'll see. What I may do is I may just put it in a bucket, put it out the back, and wait for another one to come in. That will provide me with a pull cord assembly and an ignition coil. That way, it cuts the cost down. Cause I'm only ever going to do it up to sell it on, and with James's price for £112 for an ignition coil and a second-hand a new pot and piston, that's £150 already. Plus the pull cord assembly, that's 35 quid for a copy. So we're already into the realms of it's not viable to do up to sell.
Just out of curiosity, was there any scrape marks on the old coil, on the prongs of the coil? Any scrape marks on it?
No.
Okay. Then you're okay. I mean, I've seen them
yeah,
so bad that the bearings are so worn out because they have been
It rubs
ingesting
on the
content.
coil.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it starts to wobble and it rubs on the coil, and it's. I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
usually.
the rest of it, looks quite good.
Okay.
You got a bad feeling about that one, Sarge?
Yeah, really. I always have a bad feeling about cut-off saws.
Well, the problem is, isn't it? The problem with any cut-off saw or even chainsaw, to that matter, that they're both in the same boat, and unless you have a really good person behind it, is that they come off the back of the van, they're fired up, and they just put to work straight away.
Yeah.
Once they're finished with it, they're just turned off and just thrown in the back of the van. And no real maintenance. So anyone that fixes these things, you'll know what I'm talking about. You see the heat transfer mainly where the either on the intake or where the piston is held onto the crank. You get a lot of heat transfer up the side of the piston as well, where it's just being gummed from minute go.
Mm-hmm.
So for what it is, it's all right. I did find a nice little vintage chainsaw, still vintage saw the other day as well. I might go and pick that up as well, which is quite nice. But I've got enough problems as it is with the vintage stuff that I've got collecting, or as it is.
You do.
I mean,
I got a little Homelite X. I got a Homelite XL coming in on Monday. That's fun.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, they're great. Aren't they great little saws? I think they're noisy.
You want to go and check out James's restoration on his Bowman's little tractor he's done. Without a doubt, it's a spanking little tractor in it. It is beautiful. The off mustard colour you painted it in is just it's a beautiful looking thing. But I know that Tampa Boys Customs would just take the governor off that and just trash it into a tree. But,
what's the engine in that?
It's the brake. It was a Husky 600, so it's not the original engine.
Oh, yeah.
It's got 8 horsepower Briggs Industrial.
Oh,
lovely little engine, superb little engine. But yeah,
it's nice.
Make some adjustments to get that engine to fit properly. It's all right. Cool.
Good.
Need some snow now.
It is a little work of us. Jeff Bell actually classes me as vintage. Cheers for that, Jeff. Cheers for that. I'm hoping to get the Dennis out as soon as the weather picks up. I should be getting the Dennis out, and I'm going to start to strip that one down. I've got my spray paint, which I'm going to be using. I've got a nice Smith & Allen British Racing Green. There you go. We're going to be using that.
All righty.
So that'll look nice when it's done.
I got some gold.
Yeah, that look really tidy. And I need to find someone. Say again.
So I got some gold left over from Poland.
Oh yeah.
Well, I do actually need when I've done the main colour, it's got to have coach stripes put up it all around the box and on the side cost. So gold would actually look spanking down on that. So that would be new call £112. Gold paint probably around 30.
Might as well buy a new car.
I might as well just buy a new car.
Well, the restoration.
That's right.
Okay, James.
I'm making some headway on that Kohler.
All right, James.
Yeah, well, Bruce. Oh, hang on. Go on, Henry. Go on, mate. Sorry, Henry. Go on, buddy.
When you retap those holes, did you drill out the existing threads, or you just tapped the new threads to the existing threads?
Just bored right on in there as they were. Yeah. Didn't drill them out first.
You just went right over them with another tap? And
Yeah,
that
absolutely
held in really good, huh?
Yeah, no problem. I think if we drilled it, there wouldn't have been enough there to be able to bite onto. So
no meat left.
It was in the alley.
There's Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
I thought I would have had.
It's just
Hey, Jeff.
It's just Jeff in the house. How you doing, just Jeff?
Mate, all right, mate. Do you?
Yeah, you know me, mate. You know me. Swimming against the tide, not making much headway. Especially now, I've just had a bill for a new steel core for £112 plus gold paint for 30 quid, mate. I ain't doing too well today, bruv.
You're doing fine, mate. You are. You're doing fine.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Yeah.
So Bruce, I've noticed on your cola video, I did see that. Yeah, I saw you you use that little hack to get the muffler out, 3 cuts and remove the muffler. That was quite cool.
All right, and then of course after I did that, after I did that, I got all kinds of advice on how I should have done it. But it worked.
that happens.
Bruce,
I think you did great. I mean, I would have been scared to do it. Yeah.
Well, it's
no,
you know,
Bruce, I think you did pretty good.
Well, thanks.
Mick,
the thing is, Bruce, is that you'll always find somebody can do it much better than you after you show them how to do it first.
No, there were some good suggestions. Even Road King, who I learned that tip from, came in and said you should have left a little bit sticking out on the collar, and it would have been easier to hammer. And I'm thinking, yeah, but my personality, you know, cut that sucker right off. You know, that's my personality. Right?
Yeah, I see that. It was good, but you managed to now wire up a little starter on it, a little starter switch and what have you, and
I did.
You just couldn't push that button. You couldn't push that button enough times in one video, could you?
Well, I was so happy that thing turned over and started and didn't jump, and I had it tied down. And Ken made a nice suggestion. He said that it was nice to see somebody actually do a current load test on the output stator. That doesn't happen very often. So, hey, Conker, how are you doing?
Phil, focus, baby, focus.
Bonjour.
I think Conker's in the misty side. Well, yeah, hang on. That's what I've got. I've got one of them.
Is that the one you've got a problem with, mate?
No. That's one I've got a problem with. It's the same, but my one's over here. Your one's over there.
Oh, that's
no,
close.
That
looks like the one from Close.
That's one like
Close sends those out. Earwax.
Yeah, Klaus sends that one out.
Well, that's the fitting, mate. You're concerned
my
about.
stream is really laggy. What you got there, then, Con?
That's the fitting, mate, that you're worried about.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
But that one fits fine. It's the same make, isn't it? Surely. Yeah?
Right. Me and you are going to fall out of each other.
Again?
Hold on.
Gonker, can I say something?
Yeah,
Gonker, that T-shirt is wrong. It's wrong.
Doesn't he need the longer one?
Gonker, that T-shirt should say, I came, I paid for it.
No, I didn't, mate. Mick did.
Right. Air hose.
Oh.
Small engines 101.
Oh, that's the reason you got the wrong arrows.
Wrong end.
You got the wrong arrows, you silly devil.
Because all of mine take the longer one.
Yeah, well, that's the reason. I had to change my home.
Yeah,
but then that means, but then that then means I then got to change all my other fitments, right? And guess what? Then all my other air guns I've got won't take that stupid blinking EU fitting. I'm still in the same boat.
Yeah, Mick, put me up. I'll tell you something. Put me up, mate. I'll tell you something.
$7.99 off a good old eBay, mate.
Mick, I'll tell you something.
Yeah, I know.
Mick, this is true. You're absolutely right. I changed that one. I had to change the hose pipe and change every one of the tools. Sorted.
I don't know why he even bothers showing up.
Mick, I gotta go. I gotta go grab those boxes.
There you go.
You're gonna go buy that box?
Right, Ken.
Yeah, I gotta go grab it. $200.
Yeah, cheers, Ken.
Do a video.
I'll do a video. I'll
camera.
I'll see if I can get a video.
Take care.
Hey, maybe you can watch it live from the truck. Who knows?
That's what I did anyway, Mick. I had to change all mine.
The I get that, yeah. But the problem I have is I have two kits. I have one which is EU and one which is non-EU. But
Yeah,
you must be able to buy.
I changed all mine to EU. That's how I got over it, mate. That's how I got over it.
But we're not in the EU no more. So yeah, you must be able to find. I've got it somewhere here. Here it is. So I've got here. You know, here is the non-standard EU fitting, right? And I've got this little tiny gudge in here which goes in.
Yeah,
I know it's different. I've got that one there goes in there, but that thread.
Mick, I've never seen that long fitting.
Neither have I.
Long fittings more common in the UK.
The problem is out there.
So you get make sure you get back into the EU and you'll have it all fixed.
Go on, James. James, just talk sense to him, will you? Talk sense to him, James.
The longest, it's the BSP from the PLC stuff. Is the longest stuff, which is all the professionals use it.
Oh boy!
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's that buggered up then.
And all the amateurs use the EU stuff.
Yeah. And out here in North America, we use the M's.
I only found this out a year ago.
I had the same problem, but I overcome it. I didn't make any fuss. I just sorted it out.
No, Conker. You did not overcome it. You went out and you spent about £80 on all load of fittings, new hoses and couplings. That's what you did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I'm trying to find.
Yeah, you did.
I did not. I spent £79.99.
Yeah, there you go. Well, hang on. To be fair, Conker, you went and bought what you thought was a cable crimping connector off of eBay. It turned up and it was 3 foot long, and it weighed about 25 kilos, and it's only good for cutting blinking padlocks off of military grade blooming fencing.
I've told you a million times, don't change the subject.
So Nicky Walsh says to drive to the nearest tyre shop. Yeah, what'll happen is exactly that, Nicky Walsh. I should go down when all the shops open back up. I'll go down to someone, and there'll be some old boy sat in the corner making tea. And I go, "Oi, Herbert, have you got something that fit onto that and that same thread?" And he go, "Yeah, here, hang on, you can have it." That's what it'll be, and I'll say, "I'll take 2."
I went down that road, mate. Couldn't sort it. I'll tell you one thing, though, mate. It's a good air gun.
Oh yeah, that really helps. By yeah,
$7.99 on
Jeff's
eBay.
got something there. What do you got, Jeff?
You'll thank me because it's got the long nozzle on it, and that makes
that's the one that Klaus sends out to everybody who he likes, and I want to know the reason why Bruce has got one, and I blinking well ain't got one yet.
Don't go everybody on me.
Yeah, don't go everybody on him. It gets expensive.
What you got there, Jeff? What you got, Jeff? What you got, buddy boy? What are you trying to show me?
Right. There's your air gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Air gun. Yeah. And a fitment.
Yeah.
And what you've got is that.
Hang on.
Right.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
And that fits on there like that. Your airline goes into there, and you tighten it up. And there you go.
Ah.
That's it. And you can take your airline out.
Yeah.
It slides. Your airline slides out. They can put another fitment in and tighten it up.
There you go.
Simple as.
There you go. Now, what did I say? I said, all you got to do is wait for some old boy to turn up and go, there you go. That's what he's just done.
No, but I've actually noticed that some of the female connectors, some of them will accept both the Asian standard and the European standard.
Yeah.
Which some of the American standards use as well, and some of the female will not. And I mean I have 3 air tools with American connectors, and if I use one female connector, it's fine, no problem. If I use one of the cheapo connectors, it leaks.
Right. I use the cheap ones.
There you are. There.
I use the cheap ones, and your red hose leaked on mine, and I had to change
Bruce,
it out.
There you go.
Bruce,
That answers the question.
But Bruce,
Answer the question.
when I
You
send
bought cheap
when I
ones.
send out that air gun for you, when I send out that air gun for you, I also send out a female.
What?
You did.
And I don't. Yeah, you didn't have much luck with that one, did you?
Only not with all the other cheap connectors in the shop.
No, okay. No, but I mean that's the connector I use for multiple different types, and it always makes a tight seal. But if you have different types,
That's what.
Yeah,
That's what. That
it leaked a little bit on the Harbor Freight M. Yeah,
it slides in.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm with Mick. I must admit, I didn't get one either, mate. So don't worry. Obviously, you didn't like me either. It's not a problem. Not a problem.
I think close sent that to me
it's a bit,
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
It's a little bit harsh, Conker. When someone donated a prize last week to Klaus, and he emailed me, and I said, "What do you want?" He said, "Oh, just give me everything." So you know, I mean, it's a bit much.
Actually, I'm sorry. It's a language.
Language.
It's a language barrier. I meant give me whatever you have.
Oh, brother!
We understand, don't we, boys? We understand.
Oh, you get
it. All right, yeah.
Trust me, Klaus, you're getting it. You getting it.
Thank you. I have one. No, but it's no, but I mean it's. But what I meant, Mick, is that it doesn't matter if I get a pen or it doesn't matter. I mean, what?
Yeah, I know it don't matter, mate. It's a language. It's a language barrier, right?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Henry, thank you for the wrench.
Yes,
you're welcome.
Thank
Henry.
you.
Welcome.
Yes, Henry.
Thank you very much. Very kind of you, mate. You're a top man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Could I ask Ken a question?
You're welcome, guys.
Can I ask Ken a question?
Fire away.
Yes.
Can you source at all any under G28 spares? At all? Any spares whatsoever? I'm struggling at the moment, so
I could try. What do you need in particular? Anything in particular, Jeff?
Valves, exhaust valves, springs, and the collet. A collet. You know the collet? Yeah.
The locks?
No, just a collet. No, it's a collet. It sits under the
half moons, Ken.
The lock. Retainer. The locks. Yeah, the locks.
Yeah, to China.
Yeah, simple as that. Yeah.
G28. Yeah. I'll take a look. I'll see what I can find.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ken. I appreciate it.
No problem. What do people think? I can look and find everything? Oh my God, Bruce! I tell you, you created a monster, Bruce.
Good.
You're the man. You're the man, Ken. You're the man.
You don't know how many people now.
There you go, Steve.
People will text me asking me for manuals and things now.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned you were good at it, right?
I know how to look. It's funny you say that.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that, Ken, because Ken, it's funny you say it because my mate James, he's just looked up on his manual and he's just stung me £112 for a coil.
I don't think he's giving you the Mick discount though.
I think there's about as much Mick discount in that as there is in one of the Klaus's air tools. I'm telling you.
There might be a Mick adder instead of a discount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord! The stream is about to go south. When I say south, I mean north, and when I mean north, I mean north and south.
Steve.
Welcome to the stream.
Hey, there we go. Hey, more swag, Steve.
Hey, Steve, mate.
Hello,
More
mate.
swag.
Morning, Steve.
Look at Ken showing off his stick.
Steve,
More
Steve,
swag.
have you got your YouTube running? Steve, you got wicked feedback. I've had to mute you, mate. You had that feedback the other night, bruv.
Is it better now?
Sounds
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's better, mate. Yeah, that's got it.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah,
First of all, I would just like
The
to
stream's
say,
just gone downhill.
holy crap, Hayes Machinery is in the panel. This is cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, buddy.
yeah.
Hey,
There he is.
Right,
There he is. There he is. There he is.
Yeah, I gotta say, Hayes Machinery's videos, they are just fun to watch. You can't not have a smile on your face when you're watching him burn around on a little quad or a little trike or something. That's just fun to watch. You guys got to check him out. Hey, is any moderators out there got a link they can throw up and give Hayes Machinery a plug?
Yeah, because
You guys
someone
gotta
please chuck out a. I'm telling you, and this is what I said from when James came up. In fact, it wasn't until today I actually knew his first name. So that's how much of friends, we don't know each other. So someone please chuck out James's link for Hayes Machinery, please, and get your bums over there. 79 in the house. Get your bums over there and go and check him out. I'm telling you, if you're not subscribed to his channel, you're just missing out.
But didn't James
So how you doing, Steve-O?
give a clue a bit, his first name or not? Was it me?
What's that? Who's that?
Was that a bit of a clue there, James? James Hayes Machinery. Is that a bit of a clue to his first name, or is it me? Is it me? Oh dear.
Hey.
Some people you can go right.
Hey, nice to. Nice to
doesn't
see
take
you guys. Uncle Bruce is in the
I will
house.
say,
Uncle Bruce.
yeah, Uncle Bruce is here. He ain't doing
Ken.
real well with his old eyeballs at the moment. But I will say, right, Conker's just come on here, right, giving it all the big and like, the clue. The clue is in the name, Hayes and James, and trying to make me look silly. And he's the one that went out and spent £79 on brand new air fittings.
All right, leave it. Does anybody want to borrow a crimp machine?
Which one, Conker? The big one?
Hey,
Mick.
thanks very much indeed, Ken. Yes, it is.
Mick,
I'm
just
not
a
being
heads
funny,
up.
Conker, but you'd need a low loader to ship it. Go on, Steve.
Oh, you're wrong.
I was just going to say a heads up. I'm pretty sure the Patés want to come up and say hi. I think they're in here somewhere.
I don't think I've got enough headache tablets.
Saturday, I think. Oh no, maybe Jason's not. No, he's home. He's home.
And also, Ken, nice hoodie.
Yeah. Hey, what about this, Steve? 5x7.
Oh, please.
Oh, is that for the back of your truck or something?
And this is a problem, right? This is a problem. I did not see a Micks Mowers Steve Small Engine cap or t-shirt or hoodie or big sticker transfer in my little parcel I got. You're getting as bad as house for not sending out air.
Nick, there you go, right there.
I got a free Chinese card.
There she is, baby. There's your money shot. There's your money shot. Oh yeah. My lord. It happens. It happens. It's all good fun. Mick, you said, Mick, you say you need a Honda manual. No, that wasn't me, Stuart. That was just Jeff wants a Honda manual.
I've got the manual, Mick.
Oh, Jeff's got a sticker as well.
I've got the manual.
Oh, you got the manual.
I
Cool.
have the manual. Yeah, I have the manual, but it's the spare parts I'm struggling with.
Yeah, isn't that the way?
If you get problem with spare parts, the best person to not ask is Conker. I will say that everybody is flashing off the Micks Mowers stickers, but not a lot of people got any of the new ones. The new Micks Mowers stickers, even the new updated version one, which is really, really sharp. But they will be issued out. If anyone wants a Micks Mowers sticker, then let us know, and you can put it over the top of your old bugger.
I got them.
Or put it over top of your Steve Small Engine sticker.
Yeah, well, I have got a Steve Small Engine sticker. I could put it on one of my caps, I suppose, and pretend I've got a Steve Small Engine saloon cap, despite the fact Riley Boy is rubbing the salt in the wounds by wearing yours every day.
Awesome. Right on.
He's a top boy.
Yeah.
Nick, he's a top boy, I tell you. You know,
Riley?
he now calls me. I spoke to him earlier on. Now calls me Onker. Bless him.
Yeah, but
love him a bit. He's brilliant, lad.
Riley Boy has problems pronouncing his C's, which, in all honesty, is not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Language
No, it's not.
He's brilliant. Honestly, brilliant.
Yeah. So Conqueror's new name is Top Onker.
Onker, yeah. Oh, bless him.
In Denmark, are you allowed to scoot out of the garage and have a whiz outside, or do you have to go into the house? Oh, Klaus is gone. Looks like he had to go have a whiz in the house. There he is.
Went outside.
I went to get another beer.
Better now.
There you go.
Hey, Klaus, I love your t-shirt, buddy.
Yeah, it is a nice t-shirt. Yeah.
Oh,
I like that better.
India Pale Ale.
He also gives away free T-shirts as well to his best friends, but doesn't tend to send them down to the UK this way very much. He don't mind sending them to other people though, free gifts, what have you.
Hey, your card's marked, boy. Don't worry. Mark your card, my boy.
So James, are you the next guy we have to get over 1,000 subs? It looks like you're at about 870 or something like that. I had a look.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
We're getting there. We're getting there. I think we're doing the right thing. But,
I think that's way too high a barrier for a starter upper. That's a long haul to get 1,000 subs.
Bruce, I've got 107.
Just Danish picture.
Well, I mean,
I'm a bit behind.
What you want, James, really is one of those unique YouTube play buttons with the red button on the background. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want a YouTube play button. That's what you want.
Exactly what it is. Made by Mick, I believe.
Steve.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it wasn't made by me. Someone made it. I actually won it in a competition, and I think they wanted me to put my name on it so that I could do a shout out for the channel. I think that's what it was. I might be wrong. Anyway, they were a bit gutted when I said, "Yeah, I'll have Bruce put on it, please," and I never heard back from him until it turned up. But what you need to do, James, is you need to get yourself onto people like Bruce's and Steve, especially Steve's live stream, because Steve's live streams, I don't know if you know, but he actually pays his moderators 10 Canadian dollars a minute for when they moderate on his channel.
No, it's 5% of the super chats.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
and
just
you
better back up.
I've not sent a penny of that yet. Not a dime of that yet.
I
You
told
better back up on that one,
email,
Steve.
the check's in the mail for you and Ken. It's coming. Hey, James, I got a question for you.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Is this the first time you've ever gone live?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, first live stream.
Cool. Right on.
And you wasted it on Mix?
In the basement. There you go.
He's gone. He's gone.
No, that was coming.
Well, I'm going to go get a beer for medicinal purposes.
I'm all for medicinal purposes.
So, James, where you based, James?
In Devon.
Down in Devon. Whereabouts to? Well, I've been too specific.
About
Near
10 miles-
Plymouth or further down by?
Near Barnstable. We'll go with near Barnstable.
Barnstable or North Devon. All right, fair dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Recording last week, mate.
Look at your new name there, Ken.
There you go, baby. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Next bitch. There you go.
Any gravy on that hoodie, Ken?
Regarding last week, mate.
Gravy stand on there.
I'll go on, Jeff. Yeah, go on.
Regarding last week, I'd just like to say it's forgotten.
Oh, that's cool. That's all right, mate. I tell you, Jeff, it's bound to happen at some point. We have a lot of, nearly 100 people in the chat. At some point, someone's going to throw a beer and it's going to land on someone. It happens. I personally think you got the wrong end of the beef. But no, that's fine. You know, it happens. I mean, Ken comes up here and insults me and expects to get away with it. You know, so you know, it's the same thing that happened.
With love,
don't worry about it.
With love.
Sorry, Steve.
Well,
I know you're not a fan, Steve.
With love.
I didn't see much affection. What are you glugging on?
What is that?
Bruce, what time is it over there?
It is 1:30.
What is that?
You're not too bad.
And that is also why I am on Bruce's time right now, just so you know.
Yeah, it's 12:30. It is.
I tell you something, Steve. I tell you something. Ever since you came onto my panel about 2 months ago, you've turned my panel into an association that should get together every second Wednesday at your local country hall or something for a chat in a circle.
This is it.
You mean the one
That's the brand. That's the brand.
Steve, can I just say,
beer,
it's 5 o'clock
Can't go wrong with that.
William,
It's 5
William
o'clock
wants
somewhere.
to know.
Yes, ready.
William wants to know what's James's channel. Can someone run the link for me? And also, William, I don't think you know James, but William runs a channel called Small Engine Nation Community, which is just a collaboration of playlists put together by him of channels. So, William, can you please add Hayes Machinery to your Small Engine Nation Community YouTube channel for us, please? Because you got everyone else in there. And they deserve to go there. Can someone please run Hayes Machinery's channel again for me?
Right on.
There it is. There it is. Thank you, Sparky Boy. Background. There you go. Let's try and get James and his team up to and over 1,000. That's what we want to do. Let's get him up there. And then one day we might get Conquer up to 1,000.
I think that's the only playlist I have.
What do you get when you get 1,000 subscribers? What's the milestone? Can you you can't monetize before you get 1,000?
You start getting
when you get to 1,000 subscribers, YouTube gives you absolutely nothing.
People say to me, "What are you getting paid?" And I'm going like, "I get paid 0.6 cents a view."
Yeah. So you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour minutes to be monetized, and then you can then go live on your phone, and you can then put adverts into your channels and all the rest of it. But someone like yourself, Steve, where is your play button?
Oh my!
Oh yeah, we got one. Yeah, he got one.
That was for 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. I'm at 1,200 now.
He actually got one.
Yeah, I think you're a lot higher than that, buddy.
I think you're higher than that, Steve.
320 or something.
Yeah.
By all means, you can add me to you. I don't mind, mate. I don't mind helping out.
Also, Ralph says also you when you get 1,000, you also get your community tab as well, where you can post community posts, a bit like Facebook as well. You can do that sort of stuff as well. But
excellent!
It takes a little while. What I will say, James, is don't wait for your 1,000 subs or your watch hours now. You can monetize your channel now. Apply for it, and then the second it kicks in, it then takes 2 or 3 days for the stuff to happen. Otherwise, if you wait for it, it takes a bit longer. So apply for it now for monetization, and when you hit the number, it'll just kick in.
I don't think I'll bother just yet, to be honest with you, mate.
No, Conker, someone like yourself, I wouldn't worry about that probably for about another 100 years, Conk. You'll be all right.
Leave it.
Evil Mick.
I wouldn't go as far as Evil Mick, considering that you send out air tools to all your mates and what have you, and then demand you want everything off of me. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say, James, is that you've to be successful on here, is a lot of hard work, as you know. You're running a business as well. But the more networking you do, going on people's live streams, just to get your name out there, is the key. That's the key to it, because someone like Steve. I tell you, the first time it happened for me was when I was laid in my bed, right? One Sunday afternoon, evening, laid in my bed, picture the scene, right? Laid in the bed, and then Steve Small Engines went live. Okay, and there he was with his hat on, with his beer. He went live. I thought, here we go. This is right. I'll watch this for a bit. Wasn't just nodding off 2:30 in the morning, and then he went, "Oh, there's Micks Mowers. Mick, come on up. I'll throw you a link." So I was trousers on, t-shirt on backwards, downstairs, quick sharp, and jumped on. And because I actually think that was the first time Steve actually went live and had a panel. First time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And out of that, I think overnight I got about 150 subscribers out of it. They might be some dead subscribers, there might be some YouTube bots and what have you, but there is definitely an influx of more views coming through, and it's by going on people like Steve's and I would say Bruce, who hasn't gone live yet, Double Wide 6 and what have you, those bigger channels. Then it does help out. And I know Steve's getting a lot of fun now because he's now doing his own live streams. He's got multiple people coming up, with him or whatever, and he's enjoying it. And the same as seeing Donny Boy. When Donny Boy was on your channel just the other week, Steve, fantastic to see the man. And now he's doing so much more. It's brilliant.
Yeah. No. From when you mentioned us, I think probably middle of December, Mick. We got, I think, about 60 new subscribers within 24 hours from just you mentioning us.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Steve done his live chat with Donny Boy the other day, which is a fantastic live stream,
wasn't that great?
Gained about another 40 from that, and that was literally 30 seconds.
You'll always find, mate. You'll always find you'll get more subscribers off of me than you will off of Steve. It's just about quality. That's all it's about. It's nothing personal.
It's just about who they trust more.
Well, people like to watch cartoons,
You say go to Hayes Machinery and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
I'd like to say,
People don't believe me, but they'll believe Mick.
I'd like to say something if that's all right.
It's all about the community, and if you network correctly, and put the hard work in, then it comes back. And once you get over that 1,000, once you get to about 1,100 subs, like Brandon said, he's in the chat now. BS Small Engines, I think he's now gone from 1,000 to 1,300 within 3 or 4 days.
Are we flowing?
So some of those will be YouTube bots.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you get over that, walk your way. The hardest milestone is your 1K.
No, I think 100K is hard.
How many subs do you have, Bruce?
35,000.
What about
Tinkering Taylor says when Hayes Machineries gets to over 1,000 subscribers, he should give away a steel call assembly. Yeah, I'll back that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know the sticker I said you were getting?
Oh, here you go. There's your first up. Ta-da. There you go. It happens.
In you go.
My channel
Can I
has
just say something outside the box, Mick?
my channel
Can I
has
say
just
something
grown
out? Sorry.
beautifully.
Hang on. We're getting cross swords. Go on, Bruce. You go first, buddy.
Okay, my channel has just grown beautifully organic since I started it. I don't push it. I don't do bling. I don't do anything, and it just grows at a nice 20% per year. Just chugs along. It's just beautiful. I'm happy with it.
I think it's fair to say, Bruce. That one, you've been on here a little while. Number one. But you do have a very, very high percentage of subscribers.
No, it's 15.
Okay. For me, I am noticing that I am getting a lot more just viewer subscribers coming through, let alone just your YouTube channel, people who are trying to grow their own channels.
Right.
And I think, Steve, you've got a plethora of people who are just viewers, you know, and that's what you want. You don't necessarily want other panel or other YouTube channelers viewing. You want to have viewers, hardcore viewers. You know, what are you going to say, Jeff?
I just want to say thank you to everybody on here who's have a YouTube channel I subscribe to. I'm just a viewer. I'm outside the box, looking in. I want to
you're
say
inside the box.
I want to thank everybody on here for helping me out with my little workshop. I don't sell for profit. I just repair things for people who can't afford it. That's all.
Jeff, you make me well up, man. You make me well up, buddy. You know, I think
Jeff, rise above it, mate. Rise above it. That's the only way.
I think
that's all I do. That's what I do.
You know what? Do you know what? I think it goes a little bit further than that, especially at the moment. I think there are so many people of all different age groups, and my main age group actually is 55 to 65. That's my main age group bracket on my analytics. But I think with what's going on around the world at the moment, there are so many people stuck indoors, not able to go out, sitting there just watching the cat die, you know, and you know, just with nothing to do. Now, I had an email just last 2 weeks ago. I had an email from a gentleman up in Scotland. I can't remember his name, so I do apologise for that. But he said, Mick, been watching your channel for a little while now. 74 years old. Just purchased my first 2 lawnmowers, and I'm now in my shed every day, mucking about with engines to make a few quid. You've done so much for my mental health. What a fantastic comment
Aren't
to
those
have.
great? Yeah,
you know. Whereas you get someone say, "Here, Bruce, when you did that, you should have done it like this, or should have done it like that." I will take that 74-year-old man all day long,
Me too,
get him out of his house, where he's just sat in one of them chairs that we got to push a button and it goes up. You know sort of thing. If he goes out into his shed and is mucking about with a few old tools he's got in his toolbox, and to make something work, and to sort of make himself 50 quid, you know, and it's stimulating the brain. That's what it's about, you know.
Exactly.
I will back what you say, Jeff, and I endorse that.
Yeah. I go a bit further than that, mate. I was speaking to somebody today, just after you and I finished talking. And this is it's actually a young lady who does a lot of stuff on the internet. But we were talking and said how much she enjoyed it. It's like sat in a pub, watching here, sat in the pub. You know, all the guys are talking. You don't necessarily know what they're talking about, but it's a general chat, a yap. You know, like men talking, men and women talking, and it just brings the whole thing back in. It's like a pub in your own house without the beer, unless you've got exactly that. And I love that. I love that idea. I think, brilliant.
Especially right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Love it, mate.
It was on one.
It's like the Irish. It's like the Irish when they say they're having a crack.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the one thing I think we do miss from the pub is going down the pub and having a crack. Absolutely.
But let's be perfectly honest. For me, it's not so much of an accomplishment. You either got to watch me or you got to watch EastEnders. So for me, I'm not really out to win it. There's no sort of choice. But I do nothing other than go to work on a night shift. Yeah, I don't work very hard, what I do. But I run my family, and in between that, I'm watching other people do videos and the comedy value or the seriousness. I'm learning something. I keep my own brain going, because you all know what life I have with Riley, which is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
And if we can help each other out in this really hard time, then that's what it's all about, people.
Absolutely.
Phil says he's just here for the giveaway.
It's all live.
Mick, speaking of which, if you want to drop me down and let Phil or the Pates come up in my slot and give them a turn, that's beautiful with me. It's fine. You want to let Phil come up?
I've got no one. I've got no one knocking on the door at the moment, Steve. What were you saying, James?
I was just worried about a dog picking it up.
Then there's on one of the live streams last week. I don't know if it's yours, Mick, or whether it's Steve.
Throw it in the bin.
The 12-year-old
What's to do with this?
Hang on. I've got James. I've got Conker. He's a. Hang on. Go again, mate. I just muted him.
James, that was on my stream, James.
Yeah, it was Ken's. It was Ken's.
That was on mine.
On one of the live streams the other day, there was a 12-year-old lad who commented saying that he's been watching everyone's channels and he started his own little machinery repair business in his garage. For everyone doing it, for them to watch that, I think it's great for the youngsters, because there's very few youngsters in the industry are getting excited about coming in, doing what us guys are doing, and playing with small engines and doing bits and pieces like that. So it's great.
Absolutely. And if you can, I mean, and let's be truthfully honest, right? Be truthfully honest, especially here in the UK, for us that we're aware of. How many or how much incentive is there for a 12 or 15-year-old boy to do something constructive, other than go and sit on the side of a street drinking a bottle of White Lightning outside a nicer? It's so nice to hear of a young lad going in his dad's workshop. All right, it might get told off for mucking with lathes and chisels and stuff, but if it's done correctly, it's a fantastic thing to see. A little lad like that earn himself his own little keep and run his own little business. Fantastic.
Instead of a video game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
At this moment in time, everybody's going green with electric and stuff like that. What's going to happen to these motor mowers later on? Are we all going to be electric and throw them away? Or are they going to carry on with these motor mowers?
Oh, he will. He'll carry on with them.
This
is so interesting.
Well, I think we'll carry on with them for as long as we can. Dependent on, I think there'll always be a market for them. I think there'll always be spare parts we can either make, manufacture, make, do, and mend, or whatever there is, because that's what we do. And I know that someone like James, you show both sides of a coin, where you're a main dealer, where you're a fitter, you fit parts on. And also you're a bit of a flipper, where you get a machine, you put an angle grinder to it, you weld it shut, despite the fact your welding fell apart last week, and you make stuff work. That's what we all do, and I think there's a massive calling for it. And if we could invest in the younger community as well as the older community as well, I think that's vitally important. Is getting the older community doing it again. I think it's a brilliant thing.
Maybe my 2 boxes of Tecumseh carburetors will be worth something someday.
Oh, you never said that word. You never just said that word on my live stream, did you?
There's always somebody.
Disgraceful.
I'm down here now. I gotta work my way back. Conquer, you're working your way up. You're on your way up now, buddy.
Bruce, you're down here with me. There you go. Now you're not down here with me. Dick,
Bruce,
welcome to the bottom.
James, I got to say, I think that 12-year-old you were talking about, I think he is probably the same kid that commented on mine about a month ago on one of my videos, and he said, "Hey, Steve, I'm 12 years old. I'm too young to drink beer. Now how am I supposed to fix this thing?" And I had to comment. I commented back to him and I said, "Buddy, root beer works just as good, man."
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, clever thinking.
And I think it's awesome. All these young kids are checking YouTube out and learning how to fix this stuff. It's awesome, man. And you know what? I'm not being sexist or anything like that, but I think I've told Bruce and a couple other guys in here before that when I first started my channel, you can go on your analytics, like what Mick was just talking about, and you can see your percentage from male to female viewers. When I first started, it was like 2% were female, and now, almost exactly 4 years later, my percentage for females is like 28%. now. It's going up all the time. 28% are female viewers, and I think that's awesome. That
because you're good looking.
If you have 28% of female viewers, Steve, do you want to be in my my new calendar I'm doing this year?
I was going to say he's got a song for you.
I am working. Since Mick, since you stole my Borat idea, I got another one coming up. So I'll send you that pretty quick. Hey Mick, you know we keep joking about this. Are you actually serious though about doing this calendar? Oh, here we go.
There you go. There you go. Hope you like yellow, Steve.
Hell yeah.
No, Mick. No.
Steve. Oh,
Don't put that on your face again.
What I'm going to be doing is that everyone's got to wear a Borat costume, but I'm going to put this on and then I'm going to send it over to you, Steve, to do your photograph, and then you send it over to Bruce to do his. By the time it gets over to Ken,
it's not happening.
Seriously,
I get it back.
I might get charged with assault with a dead weapon.
Yeah.
James,
no.
And James gets it last. James gets it very last after all of us.
The reason I'm doing it is for two reasons. Reason number one is it'll be a laugh, and I think reason number two, by the time I get it back, we should have the cure to coronavirus in the crutch piece for it. That's what
So how do you market these calendars?
On the black market.
I'm not sure I want 1,000.
To be fair, Bruce, I don't know how you can market something like that. I've got no idea. It's not something I've looked into before. But
that's the dark web.
I'm assuming
the dark web.
No.
I'm assuming there will be a website for it somewhere where some dark, seedy person looked on the internet. So I'll have a web of Conker, see what internet he's been using.
You know, the firemen do it, so why not the small engine guys, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All you gotta do is ask the WVRS.
Yeah.
They've done one.
What WI girls?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my
girls.
Lord.
Remember? They did one.
Yeah, it was Charmin and the song, wasn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
Swing low.
That's it.
Well, that could be part of it.
Yeah.
Swing low competition.
That's it. Swing low, swing chariot. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
James, just to give you a little heads up, James, of what we are asking you to do, because obviously you want to channel. Just bring it to
This is not happening. This is not happening.
Oh, you're gonna scare him off. This is his first video stream. You guys are gonna scare him off.
You beauty.
It was James, it's like a baby's arm, mate. A baby's arm.
Is it holding an apple, Conk?
Oh,
holding an apple. Well, Andrew Throne says here, buy one. So there you go. There's one sold already. If I can do it, it has been done before. That calendar was done by Retro Restore, Martin Butler. He did that, and it sold really, really well. I donated all of my money to the charity that supports Riley, but it sold really well. As I say, if there are any serious people that would like to do it, I don't know the costings yet. I've got no idea how we're going to even get around all that sort of stuff. But
bring it on.
If you're interested, then we'll sort something out.
I'll do something, Mick. I'll do it.
Yeah,
Come on,
Chris B
bring
has
it on.
said, Mick, see if you can get Briggs and Stratton to sponsor it. There you go. Yeah, could do. Yeah, could ask Briggs.
I don't think bricks have the money these days.
No, I don't think they do.
They
No.
still going.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will. You know, it should all be good.
I was going to say the Snap-on calendar. Maybe Snap-on can do that.
Oh my God!
That would
You
be
guys
good.
remember the old Snap-on calendars?
Yep.
No,
They
the
were
Steels,
nice.
the Steels were the best though. Steel had great ones.
Steel and Snap-ons were just perfect.
The Peroni lady, the Peroni tire was the one, wasn't it? Years ago.
Pirelli.
Peroni tires.
Italy, yeah.
Pirelli.
Peroni tires. Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah.
They were good.
They were good. Yeah.
I don't really see it. I don't really see this calendar as it going viral or going worldwide. But definitely, you know, if it's something that you want to do, then I don't mind sharing it, and we'll get something going on. You know, I mean, it's not a problem. It's all for fun. So
You only need
See, Bruce has got the look already. Look. Just imagine that little string vest on.
You only need a dozen JPEGs and a
definitely. There you go.
Mick, as long as you wear my hat, all right.
I've got a lag on my PC.
Terminator, Bruce. Terminator.
Hey?
Yeah.
As long as I wear what?
One eye.
Oh yeah. I should be wearing very minimal, and I'm going to say I'm going to be June or August when it's warmest. So that's all I'm saying.
Maybe I should do Mexico.
Hey, Mick, do December. At least you got an excuse then, mate.
No, I've already got a December. Someone's just said that they do December, so I've already got my December.
Absolutely.
The only problem is, Dick, for you, right, is that how are you going to be able to stand at the back of your shed and take a photograph up the other end?
I can do it.
So, you've only got a 6. I'm not saying it's the size of a shed that matters, but when we're talking about size and size and what have you, maybe that's a fact.
Hey, Mick, can we go back to Dick's screen there a minute? When I'm looking at the pyramid of empty tins. Is that a pyramid of empty tins?
It is. That's been the key.
You bad boy, you.
There's Coronas down there. Yeah. You've got Coronas. You've got everything down there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's down there. Oh, it's Dick's little party shed.
It is.
Whatever. You do what you do.
What's Tommy say? Ken, that's what we were talking about. This is why it's important to have these channels to teach the skill set. Exactly that. Yeah, it is.
I don't know what skills we're teaching today.
Well,
Can I just I'd like
to be fair, people. As I've always said, people, as I've always said, you have the choice to hit the link or not. You don't have to come up here, but when you come up here, you know what's going to happen every single week. Something always goes. You know it always happens.
In this calendar, I'd like a banana leaf, please, because a fig leaf's not big enough.
Yeah. Well, all right.
All I will say to that, Jeff, is that's probably just water retention, and you can get cream for that.
That was a good one, Jeff. Really.
So obviously, I would like to get my foreign counterparts in on this calendar. And as you have a channel, it would be nice to have a foreign twist put on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not obviously looking.
Bring out my good T-shirt and.
I'm not looking for commitment now, Klaus. But obviously, I'm not going to leave this screen until I get it. So we just sit here and wait for you to say yeah.
Mick, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
We'll help with the marketing.
We'll figure something out.
Mick, have you seen the app called Reface?
Hang on, Jeff. Say again, James.
Sorry.
Hang on, Jeff. Say again, James.
I said we'll help with the marketing.
Marketing, yeah. Well, I think you should help with the marketing and also supplying me with a page as well. You can't just say we're going to help with the marketing skills. Oh, you're not getting out of it, bruv. There's no way you're getting out of it.
He's a big chainsaw. Is that right?
You might get your 100. You might get your 1,000 subscribers.
I don't think I won them.
You might lose. Hey, Bruce, you might lose.
You'll get 1,000 subscribers and a calendar.
With all us in posing nudie, you know.
Well, all I will say is, if you want in on it, just brace yourself for some awkward questions, because I can remember setting that video, that photograph up. I put my camera on record, and then once I recorded for about 30 seconds, I took the shot I wanted. Mrs. P walked in with a cup of coffee. And she went, "You're right." Yeah. As I was just sat in my shed with my old fella tucked in the old vase. Yeah, it's fine. Can you give that vase back to the mother-in-law? Can you give the flowers back to the mother-in-law? That was a wedding gift from when me and Mrs. P got married. So, you know, be prepared for the funny questions.
That's what you do that shed, is it, Mick? She says, "This is what you do that shed, Mick." I thought you
know what goes on in the office.
How far gone can we go?
Oh, I'll tell you something. That Phil never just mentioned Tecumseh, did he?
No.
Got rid of it.
Yeah, Phil. Yeah, you can't mention them words in my stream. We know that. We know that.
All I said was they're going to be worth something.
Well, I think actually, Bruce, you're probably going to corner the market, because you've got a whole couple of drawers of boxes full of them at the moment, haven't you? You've got pretty much the entire Canadian market of T carburetors in your possession at the moment.
And you know, I struggle with the Hondas more than I do with anything else, actually. I'm struggling with Honda carburetors now. That damn brass jet.
Well, I mean,
Bruce, you got China.
If you want to watch a,
you got to go to China.
Okay.
China clone copy carburetors.
I'm not going to China.
Absolutely perfect.
I've heard that.
Guys, today was the 1 year anniversary of Wuhan.
Tried it.
Oh.
Tried it. Can't get one.
Thank you.
I tried that. Can't get one. Honestly, I can't get one.
It's just not with my tools. I can test
Once we figured out the pilot jet, though, I think we're doing a lot better now.
Hasn't that changed everything, eh?
It has, I'm telling you.
Yeah, and now you can get the little O-rings for that pilot pull-out jet too, right?
Yep.
You can get those, and so now you can actually rebuild a Honda carburetor now. Or clone or whatever.
Oh, but I mean the clone carburetors. I mean, probably 1 out of 20 doesn't work. The rest just makes it run great.
Yeah, but what about
my success rate with those? I don't want a customer calling me in 3 months saying it's running crappy. That's what I see with the Chinese. They're great from the start, but 3 months down the road, they start to deteriorate.
You know what, Ken? I have a Chinese carburetor in my G160 on my lawnmower, and it is great.
Liquid nitrogen, Henry.
Yep, freeze off. It'll loosen up everything that you got there, Bruce.
Right. Well, that's true. I use. You guys know how much carb spray I use. I just use that. It freezes everything up.
Who's on your shirt, Henry?
Garth.
What's that? Garth Brooks. Yeah.
Is it Garth? Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing you can use is acid for.
I can't get your big screen, Henry. I've got
some gold.
Oh, Steve, who's froze? Missed that. Henry, what did Henry say?
I was saying, another thing you can use for the jets is the acid for 14 karat gold to check the gold. You could pour that down there, and it'll eat up all the garbage jets in between the threads.
Try plus gas.
I also use brass cleaner, and I use valve lapping compound if it gets real serious.
Have you tried plus gas, Bruce?
No, sir.
Hey, did anybody see Bob's video this morning with the rubber tip thing? I'd never seen that before with 1,000 grit sandpaper. That was pretty cool.
It's called plus gas, Bruce.
Okay.
Plus gas. Okay. That's brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant.
PLUS?
PLUS GAS.
Okay.
It's brilliant, mate. For anything rusty, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Do I have to wear gloves?
No, you don't. No.
So what did Bob? You're talking about double wide six, right, Bob?
Yeah, he did a video this morning on carburetor tips, and one thing I had the problem last week with a generator where the rubber tip on the needle had that ring in it from sitting or whatever, and it was leaking. And the guy got all the fuel in the crankcase. So generally, you can't really do anything with those. Well, Bob said, yes, you can. He took 1,000 grit sandpaper, a little bit of Earl. He put it in his drill, and he literally sanded down a new surface on it, and he says it works. But I asked him, it looks good, and it really did look good, but I would try it with a Mighty Vac to see if it's holding pressure. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I have a Mighty Vac.
There you go. Brucey, your next project.
I use my mouth.
You know what? Ken
Vac.
sent me one. Ken sent me a Mighty Vac. Isn't that something?
Really?
Yeah, I know. Between him and Klaus, I've got a full toolbox now.
I take care of my friends.
Not here yet, I guess. Well, I'm concerned because you said Bob put that video out this morning. I haven't got a notification.
Right.
I got his spell wrong all the
I
way.
didn't get a notification. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did get a notification. I got it. I got a notification.
Okay.
I'll have to check it out manually now.
Okay, so
friends only, Steve. Friends only.
Go on.
It's friends only, Steve.
He's got it unlisted.
Mick, are we running out of time here, buddy?
He just gives his buddies the links now. I'm out.
Now that Bob, he's a busy man, eh? Family, sports, teaching.
So unfortunately, people, it is
that's all.
It is that.
Yeah, what's the
Don't do it.
So unfortunately, people, it is.
No,
it is now time. My StreamYard for some reason is giving me a little bit of flack. I don't know what's going on with it, but it is starting to give me a little bit of stick. So what I'm going to do is it's now 9 o'clock. I like to go indoors and see Mrs. P and give her a little bit of chill out time. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming up on the panel. My stream is really glitchy, really glitchy. So I might as well shut it down whilst we're on time. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the panel. For Henry, Just Jeff, Dick Small Engines, James from Hayes Machinery, Steve Small Engines, Bruce Pinder, Conker, and Ken Small Engines. And also we had Sparky and Klaus and Tim up here earlier on. So thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for those in the chat that have put up with us rowdy lot for the last 2.5 hours. Make sure you check out all these fantastic channels on the panel. We do work very hard to give you entertainment throughout the entire year. Keep the support coming; it's much appreciated. Stay safe, keep clean, and keep singing "Happy Birthday" whilst you wash your hands. I'll catch you all on the next one. Until then, look after yourselves. Stay safe.
Cheers, mate. All the best. Cheers, guys.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye, my friend.
Take care.
Stay safe.
Still going.
Oh yeah.
Still going.
One at a time.
Hey, James, if you hear me, don't log off yet. Don't log off, James.
Okay, I'm coming back. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on.
Wait,
Yeah, I know. So I can't shut it down. It won't let me shut it down.
It won't. Yeah, it won't end stream.
There we go. I'm back.
We're waiting for the gray bar.
Just James, this is because this is your first time on a panel, so just hold on a second. You'll see why in a second. You see the little where it says live up in the top.
I'm gonna go out and just redo the stream. But it's not letting me shut it down. I'll be back in 2 ticks. It's
James,
coming.
All right, James, when that turns gray where it says live 234, it puts us in our own private chat where no one else can hear or see us.
Oh, cool.
It shuts down the live, but that's still red, so that means we're still on. Everybody's still watching.
But if it's gray, people can still go into the basement though. So Mick has to make sure that when we talk about people, they're not in the basement.
Right.
Is that real? Is that for real?
It is. It is.
Seriously?
Mick can see the stream is still live, even though it goes gray. So if someone wants to make a off-color comment or something, if they're in the basement, they can still see and hear. So that's why whoever's doing the stream, you have to make sure no strangers pop onto the stream.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's
a
good
great
if you're doing